Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Matchday Live on the Toon Review. My name is Paul. I am joined by my co-commentator, of course, for tonight, Billy Trey. And we will get analysis, of course, from Stato before halftime and full-time. I apologise for us being late on air. I had a few technical difficulties while these two were waiting for me to come on. But we are sorted now. We are ready to go as Newcastle United take on Brentford at St James's Park. Let's dive straight into the two teams. Do we really need to talk about Newcastle's team? It's exactly the same team that started the cup final. We go with Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Joelinton, Tonali, Barnes, Isak, Livramento, Murphy, Byrne, and Bruno. On the bench, we have Dubravka, Wilson, Kraft, Asula, Willock, Longstaff, Miley, Shahar, and Neve. Your thoughts, Billy?
Well, the only change is Matt Target out and Leo Shahar in, isn't it? That's the only change to Matchday squad. Nothing surprising there at all. We all thought that would be the case. And that's what we all predicted last night. So, yeah.
So, what do you think is the problem with Matt Target then?
Maybe he's had another outbreak of eczema. Who knows?
Well, it's strange. Certainly nothing was mentioned. Thoughts on the side, Alex?
Yeah, you can't really change it, can you? It's not possible. Unless Gordon was available, there's nothing else you can really force as a change. It would be very harsh on anybody to adjust the starting 11. Nice to see Leo Shahar in. I know he's young, but he's forever seemingly been involved in the youth setup for England. I think he captains. Is he captaining the under-18s or under-16s or something? I think he's very involved in the England setup.
Yeah,
and he's very highly rated. So it's nice to see him in a matchday squad, even if he's not going to be used. And the bench kind of picks itself. Sean Neve on there as well. So two youngsters instead of multiple keepers is nice that we're starting to trust the younger ones.
Absolutely.
And the starting 11 is, it was always going to be that, wasn't it?
Yeah, indeed. This is how the visitors line up tonight. Flecken in goal, Vandenberg, Collins, Pinnock, Lewis Potter, Norgard, Yamalchuk, or whatever it's called, Schade, Visa, and Mbuemo. Billy.
Yeah, I have out and Vandenberg in. I'm not sure about that. Damsgaard out and Yarmulke in is a slightly defensive move, I would say. However, that front three look lethal. They're very quick, all three of them. And we have to be on our guards to make sure they don't break through.
Yeah. Alex?
Yeah. Yarmulke is an interesting one instead of Damsgaard. He's going to play as more of an attacking midfielder. I can't remember much of it. I think we've seen him once this season, have we not? I don't remember him much, though. He's an interesting pickup. Yeah, he might have been. 21-year-old from the Ukraine. He was probably 20 when we last saw him. He's got about 900 minutes with Brentford this season, and he profiles very similarly to the rest of all the Brentford midfielders in that he's an extremely high-working defensive output midfielder. Lots of tackles, blocks, clearances. And he's, on some of the websites, he's considered as both-footed, high take-on rate. So he seems like quite a technically gifted footballer and very Brentfordy in his midfield play. So he's a good fit. I was a little bit more scared of Damsgaard. However, let's not jinx it because this guy, he looks fairly good as well. So, it's a good team.
Yep. Don't forget, everybody, if you do enjoy tonight's show, please do give it a thumbs up. Very, very important to our channel that we keep those coming in. And of course, if you're new, we are so close to get the 37,000 subscribers. If you are new and you like what you see, hit that button. It is free to subscribe. But make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload or a future video. Lots of people do watch the channel on a consistent basis without subscribing. So just hit the button, guys. It is free. Become part of this incredible community that we have here on the Toon Review. Memberships are available. We've got some member prizes starting again next week. Some fantastic giveaways again. To hit that join button underneath the three of us. And of course, super chats are available. That's the $ underneath the live chat, and that will guarantee your comment to be read out on the show. And of course, a massive thank you to our sponsors, Mamaroo Records, based in Whitley Bay, for all your music needs. Pop in and see Steve if you're around the town centre. And tell him you're a TTR viewer, and he'll do you a cracking deal on either CDs, music merchandise, Vinyls, of course, coming back into fashion, a bit of sporting merch, and, of course, gift cards. If you can't get into the shop, check them out online. That's pinned at the top of the description. Right, we're expecting a good atmosphere tonight, I would imagine, Billy, but it's important that we keep that atmosphere going because Brentford are no pushovers.
100%. Yeah, let's be patient. We may need to be patient, but if we can get an early goal, all the better. Then I can get an early goal. I can see it being a bit of a big result, but we need to be patient with it. If we don't score early on, crowd's got to stay with us, and I'm sure they will. They've got plenty in the bank, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah, Alex. I mean, the team was as expected. We didn't expect any change from the cup winning team, and why should we? Really, they all deserve to stay in the team. Of course, Anthony Gordon not available, which just pencils in Harvey Barnes for me anyway. But it's important for Harvey again tonight, isn't it, that he puts in another good performance and gives Eddie Howe a bit of a headache for the next game at Leicester next week.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting one for him on that side because obviously that's been one of the main changes for Brentford is Vandenberg in as a right back. I wonder if that's for a specific reason tactically or for matchups. I'm not as familiar with the differences between Vandenberg and Aya. So I mean, Aya isn't the fastest player, so maybe it's to do with a bit more physicality and pace, possibly. And if there's any Brentford fans watching, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. So that change up against Harvey Barnes could be interesting. But I really hope Barnes kicks on because I don't want to be a fuddy-duddy. I don't just want to constantly be upset with Barnes's performances in a black and white shirt. And I've been really impressed with him in the last 3 matches. And I want it to continue because I want it to work. I'm sure we all do. So I really hope we see another game. You know, he doesn't have to score, but I want to see some good contributions in attack and let's help contribute to a win. Looking forward to Harvey Barnes.
Yep. Billy, obviously, defensively, we know that Brentford have got some really good forward players. So a bit more of what we saw from the centre-backs, especially in the cup final, staying switched on and basically clearing everything. How do you think Brentford will approach the game?
I think it'll be counter-attack. I think it'll be very similar to how Nottingham Forest play. When you've got that pace up front, it's criminal not to use it as a transition type game. Yeah. We saw Forest against Man United last night play literally that the whole game. I think we'll see Brentford do the same tonight, or try to.
Did anybody see Mark Goldbridge's when Forest scored his partridge moment?
No, I should have watched it. I haven't.
He just went, tackle him, for fuck's sake, tackle him. And of course, they scored. It was just hilarious.
Well, if results go against Manchester United tonight, Paul, they could drop as low as 15th.
Oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely.
I think when Anthony Elanga last night ran 80 meters in 9.0 seconds. With the ball. Yeah, that was.
It was a fantastic first touch, though. He took it on the stride. It was brilliant.
Yeah, and it was a really good finish as well. I mean, listen, the Red Sea parted. He brushed Garnacho off like he wasn't even there, and then the two centre backs just parted like the Red Sea. And I thought, wow, how far do you want to back off a player before you go in to make a tackle? Let's hope we don't see defending like that from Newcastle tonight. Scott Penrose is a member for 11 months. Thank you, mate. Thanks for everything you lads do. Means a lot to all of us. Thank you, Scott, for your support as well. Of course, being a member. Our resident Forest fan. I have to keep calling him that because I don't know what his name is. No one was catching Elanga 85 meters in 9 seconds with a ball. I mean, that is some pace, guys, isn't it?
We're trying, you're trying to equate that to 100 meters without the ball. You're looking at world-class sprints in there, surely. On grass as well.
Well, I'll tell you
crazy.
What. With football boots on.
57 points as well, which is only 4 off of Arsenal.
Well, our Forest, do you think they're going to finish in the Champions League places?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
What a season!
I mean,
that is, by the way.
They're 9 points clear of City and 5th at the moment.
Yeah. I can't even remember where I put Forest in my predictions, but it certainly wasn't Champions League. I mean, they defied all the odds, and everybody said like Leicester's championship winning season to fall away. Well, they're still beating the very best teams in the league at the minute, so they're not exactly falling away.
It's hard to counteract them because they've got that much pace up front.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know, they've got some. I mean, Eddie Anderson's like a semi-rat. Brian Yates is a huge rat. And then you've got Gibbs White, who's a technical player.
I don't think I've ever heard the phrase semi-rat.
Billy analysis.
Well, he's in between Yates and Gibbs White, isn't he? He does some dirty work.
Speedsters and rats.
I think we need a TTR quote book for all our subscribers, just so they know what the hell we're talking about here.
And Ryan Yates is a proper rat. He was a rat again. That's not how he got away with not getting booked.
Well, he is, but that's his job, isn't it? He does his job very well. And but I've never heard of semi-rat. Dan Madgen, a member for 9 months, is Howie Eddie Howe's Cup winning and soon-to-be Champions League Mags. Tarek, who's been a member now for 29 months on the channel, hoping for a cracking game tonight or an awesome commentary as always. Much love to the TTR family. Thank you very much for those. Graham says, when Alanga got the ball, my autistic son shouted, meep, meep. Where is Willie Coyote? Well, I tell you what, absolutely flying. And of course, we've been linked with him in the past as well, haven't we? Didn't we put a cheeky bid in for him at the end of the summer transfer window, if I do recall?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, rumoured to have put in a 50 mil bid.
Brian H says, my sound keeps going on and off. Is there a sound problem with me tonight?
Not here, but maybe on YouTube there is. A lot of people are saying it sounds bad.
Is it just on YouTube or is it me? Can you let us know, guys?
You both sound fine to me. So inside StreamYard, we sound fine. It must be YouTube.
Yeah, I think it's YouTube. I think it is YouTube. People are saying go out, refresh the stream, and it's you're all back to normal.
Yeah, refresh YouTube, people.
Yeah, refresh YouTube, guys, and everything should be hunky doodle dory dangle doody. It is definitely YouTube, guys. It's not us. So it's YouTube that's stuttering. So just a refresh. Right. Can you remember what predictions we went for, guys? I know I went 4-0.
2-1 and Billy went 3-1.
3-1 for me, yeah.
So are we sticking by those scores? Haven't seen the team lineups?
Yep. No reason to change.
Well,
you sticking with yours?
I am actually. Yes, I'm sticking with 4. I am confident, Alex. I told you on the preview, I am confident of us getting Champions League now. I've seen enough to believe in this team that, I mean, look, after 90 minutes tonight, if we have another one of those moments, I'll not be happy because we got a big chance here and we can't blow this. We know we've got the players who are capable of beating anybody on their day. Yes, Brentford, their away form is not too bad at all, but I still think we beat them. And I still think we come out firing. By the way, Thomas Frank was very complimentary about Newcastle United as well, saying that he would have done exactly the same thing with regards to celebrations had they won a cup. And I think that's just, you know, he was very complimentary of us winning. He said it was brilliant to see Newcastle win the cup. So hats off to Thomas Frank. John Bowles with a super chat saying, hi guys, love the show and love our League Cup. Yeah, man. Are you still expecting a quick start from us tonight, Alex?
I'm not sure. I said we were going to have a quick start, but...
Yeah, you did, because I said, what kind of start would you expect? And you said, a quick one.
I think I said that.
Yeah, I don't think that was me, but...
No, Billy, don't stick up for him. He just can't remember yesterday or the day before, man. His memory's gone. He's getting old.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a bit of a cagey one because Brentford are quite dangerous on the break. So I think maybe we need to work the opportunity well. Good attacking patterns, some clever movements from Harvey Barnes, maybe some inside runs, potentially set pieces again could be useful because I don't think we're going to get as much luck on the break. Not in the first half, or at least in the first sort of 20, 30 minutes. I'd be surprised if we score from a breakaway. Yeah, you never know. But yeah, possibly we might start fast. It'd be good to at least have a bit of control over the game, have the crowd get behind everybody. Well, maybe if we just get a cheeky early goal, that'd help settle the nerves a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing about the crowd. It'll be electric to welcome them on the pitch, of course, because of what they've achieved. And it's the first home game since the cup final, of course. The atmosphere will be brilliant. And hopefully the players respond to that by going out and just that high press, Billy, that high intensity press that we love Newcastle to play. That's how I would imagine we start the game.
100%. If we can pressurise there, certainly the centre halves, Collins and Pinnock, then we can get joy out of them. I think that he's in for a couple of goals at least tonight. I really do.
David Smith, a member for 34 months on the channel, says, great feeling to have won something and still have something to play for. Happy days. It was fantastic you winning the trophy. Imagine if we win the FA Cup. What a season for both clubs. I mean, who would have bet on Newcastle League Cup and Champions League and Nottingham Forest FA Cup and Champions League? What odds would you have got for that at the start of the season?
Better than the Leicester odds.
I would imagine so. Indeed. Anyway, we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff, Alex, so we'll let you get back to the game and comfortable, and we'll see you at half-time, matey.
Yeah.
And hopefully celebrating
soon,
a very good first half, mate. Enjoy. So there was Alex. He will be back, of course, at half-time. And you know what? I'm expecting a fast start, Billy. I really want to see us go for it in this first half.
Yeah,
what's with the facial expressions?
I just got an error thing on my screen, but I'm in now.
Oh, yeah. You're on our normal one, yeah?
Yes.
So, Matt, I've got the fans waving I've got Dan Byrne.
Yep.
We're level. Exactly level. That's good stuff.
For all the ones who didn't make the night.
For all the ones who didn't make, that's a fantastic flag. I mean, there's flags waving all over St. James's Park. Just a reminder, guys, wherever you're watching this, please do not put any spoilers in the chat. Of course, you do have to be subscribed to take part in the chat tonight. So please do hit the subscribe button and be part of this incredible community on the Toon Review as we head towards 37K. Hopefully, we'll get quite close to it tonight. So please do subscribe, but no spoilers in the chat. Wait until me and Billy have commentated on the incident, and then we can all talk about it wherever if you're not watching it. Then that's basically why, because we don't want to spoil it for the people just listening to the commentary. Predator's been a member for 22 months. Evening, Paul, Billy, and Alex. I hope you're all well, and all the lads and lasses in the chat. 2-0 incoming. How are the lads? Peter Garthwaite with the super chat. Do you know what the situation is with Kelly? There are reports he could come back at the end of the season.
If there's an obligation to play, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it is an obligation, isn't it, Billy? I'm pretty sure
so.
It is.
Yep.
Right, let's see if I can select the right screen first, shall we? How about that one? Oh, no, definitely not that one. That one? There we go. Jesus. I'll get it right one day, Billy. I'll get it right one day. Right, let me just set up the backroom stuff. Manual clock. Thank you very much. First half. Right. Now we just wait for kickoff, Billy. I'm looking forward to this because it's been a long time. I know it's only 2 weeks and a few days, but by God, it didn't half drag. Christ almighty.
Well, it's been getting on for 3 weeks since the Premier League game, isn't it? So
yes, yeah, absolutely. Long time. Thomas Frank and Eddie Howe just exchanging a hug there. Paul Mitchell, Darren Eels, looking in good spirits. All
James Woods as well. Yeah, the three of them look very happy.
They do. They look extremely relaxed.
I think Darren Eels must have had a kind of, because he was meant to be poorly, wasn't he? Maybe he's had a remission or something, but he hasn't said anything about it.
Well, he looks in very, very good health,
doesn't he?
Yeah, good for him as well. As long as let's hope he stays like that. Bruno's lost the toss, so Newcastle will be attacking the Gallagher in the first half again. I mean, do you know what the race has he? I think he's only won 2 at home this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's been mad.
It's a mad stat.
The Gallagher first half.
Yeah.
However, we did attack it in the League Cup game, and Tonali scored twice. So
yes. An absolute one of them was a wonder strike, Billy, from outside the penalty area.
Yes.
Newcastle are going to kick off, and it is going to be Isak to obviously get the game underway.
Flipping out some widow's peak, isn't it? Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be seeing anymore, becoming his ass.
Well, I mean, that's incredible, that. Dear me. And we are almost ready to go. Referee checking both goalkeepers are ready. And We're underway at St James's Park, live on the Toon Review, Newcastle Brentford. Here we go. It is the run-in now, the final 10 games of the season, and Newcastle well within the shout of Champions League, Billy.
Yes, well, it's the big target, isn't it? Massive thing to go for. No pressure on us. We're already in Europe, so...
Exactly. Play with no pressure. That's normally when we play the best as well. Brentford get it back to Flecken in goal. Bit of a midfield tussle early doors there. As Isak does a bit of chasing down. Not really at full pelt. Joe Linton comes across as well. And Joe Linton does really well there. Livramento then with a good interception. And now the ball looking for Murphy. Headed away. And again, good pressing this time by Bruno. Murphy comes across as well. I hate that Brentford away shirt, by the way, Billy. I mean, it's pink. It is pink. There's no other words to describe it.
Semolina pink. That horrible Semolina shot used to get school.
Oh, Semolina. Oh, dear.
Ugh, it tastes like boot polish. It was rank, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Semolina. God, dear me. Anyway, Trippier with a throw. Bruno flicks it on to Murphy now. Murphy left-footed, awful ball, cleared away. And that was never hitting Isak in a million years. Burn, though, sweeps up the pieces. And now the first real run for Harvey Barnes. Livramento on his wide left. Here is Livramento. Nice bit of skill. Byline, left-footed cross. And it's Isak just wide. And he might have thought he should have done better there, Billy, but a big opportunity. Flecking the goalkeeper. It was in no man's land. Great work by Livramento. And I think Isak should have scored, Billy.
Well, he's on the edge of the 6-yard box, Paul. He's got to score that. Good challenge from Lewis Potter to slightly put him off, but
yeah,
he's got to score that.
Yeah, he knows that as well. Head in the hands.
Great play from Livramento and down that left-hand side. Brilliant.
Yep, excellent play. Completely bamboozled Van der Berg there, Billy. Completely.
Well, he went with his left foot, didn't he? Which is what he wasn't expecting. Like he did in the cup final.
Indeed. Pinnock now for Brentford. To this left-hand side to Lewis Potter now. Back to Pinnock. But a good indication that from Newcastle that they're up for it. Brentford pinned back at the minute as Collins gets it forward. Livramento again steps up to win the ball back. Finds Harvey Barnes. Inside for Isak. Back to Barnes. Nice little 1-2 there. Livramento's joined them, but it's back to Joe Linton now. Joe Linton to Byrne. Byrne will switch sides to Fabian Schär. Schär in lots of space here. Finds Murphy. Murphy's touch is awful, but Schär gets there. Murphy's first 2 touches have been terrible, Billy.
Yes, they have.
Bruno, lovely nutmeg. Oh, just put too much on it, though. And now Brentford try and break out. And there is Trippier. No foul, says the referee. And Schär goes all the way back to His Holiness Nick Pope. And Trippier, after that collision, a little bit stunned. But looks like he's going to be okay. Here's Barnes again for Newcastle to Joe Linton. Cuts inside, makes a bit of space for himself. Nice work from Big Joe. Into Isak. Flicks it on, looking for Tonali, but it's found Barnes. And they're quickly on now for Tonali. Tonali to the edge of the box. Left-footed ball in. Collins slipped, but nobody capitalises. And Brentford are all over at the back at the minute. All over the place.
They are indeed.
Very strong start from Newcastle. Bruno now. Trippier's made a great run. Bruno's put far too much on that for the veteran legs of Trippier to get on the end of it, and it's out for a throw-in. But a positive start, Billy.
Yeah, look very good going forward, don't we? One great chance, potentially another one there. It's been a good start for Newcastle United.
Yep, absolutely. Really, really good start. Of course, Isak maybe should have put the lads ahead in the first couple of minutes, but very positive stuff. And Flecken will take the goal kick for Brentford towards this near side. Schär meets it. Good strong header. Pinnock now will pick the loose ball up for Brentford. Lets it roll and plays it all the way back to Flecken. Isak on top of him straight away. Flecken, oh my goodness me. I mean, that is a risk playing that kind of ball across in front of Isak. It found Collins, but by God, Collins has given it straight to Tonali. And now Newcastle break again. This time Livramento out to, I believe, Isak now playing as a left winger. And finds Harvey Barnes inside for Sandro Tonali. Tonali, good ball across to Fabian Schär now. Schär goes this near side now to Murphy, who's got a bit of space. Murphy waiting for the overlap from Trippier. Cuts in on his left foot. Forced a bit backwards there, Murphy. Now finds Cher. And Bruno. Nice little step over. Bruno. Nice bit of play. Still with the ball, Bruno. Just looking for that run. Plays it across to Byrne. And now Harvey Barnes on the far side. Barnes running at Mbeumo this time. Barnes clips the ball across again. Murphy up for the header. Couldn't quite get there. Trippier's won it in the box and then is smashed in the face by the ball. And that will be a bit of a painful one for Kieran. And that will stun him. That was from a point-blank range, that half-volleyed clearance, Billy. Smashed him in the face.
Yeah, nowhere for him to go, was there? Another great move from Newcastle United. Good defender from Lewis Potter again at left back. But they couldn't clear it, and in the end it fell for Hoof from...
Norgard absolutely wellied it.
Yeah.
And Trippier's about 3 yards in front. He's all right. He's back on his feet, but a little bit... he's been involved in a couple of interesting incidents in the first couple of minutes of this game.
Yeah, he had a knee-on-knee collision and then now he's been whacked in the face with the ball. But Harvey Barnes for the terrific cross.
Yeah, it was.
Set that all up.
Shame it was Murphy, really. I mean, saying it's a shame it was Murphy. He won the header in the League Cup, of course, but Pinnock out-jumped him quite easily. Or it might have been Lewis Potter. And the referee now just lets Flecken get on with it. Long kick downfield again. Cher's underneath this one. Visser comes in, but Cher keeps his eye on the ball. Long header. Norgard wins it, but just up in the air. And Norgard plays a little bit of shoulder bargee with Joe Linton. And now Mbeumo on top of Livramento. Mbeumo does well. Mbeumo clips it in looking for Visser, but there is Fabian Cher with a clearance. Nice play by Joe Linton down to Murphy. He then settles it to Trippier. Trippier now tries to go long, but took a deflection. Caught not the best clearance up by Kieran. Janelt now down the line. Janelt's got it back and into Norgard now. As Brentford really the first time they've been in our half. Norgard looking for Mbeumo on that far side. Finds him with a great ball, that from Norgard. Mbeumo rolls it back now for Collins. Norgard. That's not Collins. I can't see the number on the back.
Is it Vandenberg?
It might be Vandenberg, yeah.
Referee.
Well, that's a foul, referee. Brian Mbeumo. A lot of speculation whether he'll be in a black and white shirt next season, Billy. I mean, he's clearly interested in Newcastle, isn't he? The amount of times that he's been mentioned by a lot of the Northeast journalists.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player. He looks very much like David Gisora. Spitting image of him, in fact.
Oh God.
That's a foul.
That was a massive push on Bruno, but they got away with it. But Newcastle win it back. Bruno plays it through for Isak. Looks a mile offside. Play will go on, of course. And Isak, well, it's the poorest finish you'll ever see from Isak, but I think the whistle was gone.
Yeah, I think
it had already gone up. Yeah.
I think you knew.
I think he was expecting Bruno to hit that first time, and by the time Bruno had turned, Isak had already started the run, and unfortunately he was offside. I mean, he will say that he knew he was offside, Billy. That's why he just passed it back to the goalkeeper.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. Flecken with another free kick now for Brentford.
Man City already a goal up against Leicester at home.
Well, that's not really a surprise. I mean, we're asking Leicester to do us a big favour tonight, but...
well, they got Walt Feces and Connor Cody as their centre-half tonight.
Oh, dear. Here's Murphy. Oh, backed out of that a little bit there, Jacob Murphy. I thought he could have tried to take Lewis Potter on.
Yeah, a couple of times he could have took him on and he hasn't.
Yep, Bruno now inside for Joe Linton. Back to Bruno. Harvey Barnes is in plenty space on that left-hand side. He's cut in now. Tonali goes this side to Trippier. Trippier now to Bruno. Again, this patient build of Bruno trying to slip it through for Murphy. Doesn't get through. And Brentford try and clear with Mbeumo. And it's that's a foul, referee. I don't think that was deliberate by Mbeumo, by the way. I think he just caught Livramento as they were both running. But it's a free kick anyway, definitely.
It would have been a good race, but I mean...
Yeah, he definitely didn't do it deliberately, but you can't not give that.
One of the advantages of having a speedy right back playing at left back is that today. I think Livermento's going to be massive for us today with his pace.
Well, he's been certainly took part the first 10 minutes. As Shea tries to find him now with a free. What a free kick that is by Shea. Right on the foot of Livramento. And Livramento, good ball inside for Joe Linton. Joe Linton turns and hits a left foot shot, and it's wide of the post.
Unlucky.
Really good stuff that from Newcastle. Great. What a free kick, Billy, from Shea. What a pass that is.
Yeah, great pick from Shea. Great control from Livramento and a lovely little pass into Joe Linton too. And Joe Linton just wide with a great effort.
Yeah. That's what we want to see from Big Joe, though, isn't it, Billy? The runs into the box and shooting.
Yep. Yeah,
it's a difficult. It's a difficult angle. Yeah, it's a difficult angle. But to be fair, that's what we want to see, Big Joe. More of, please, Mr. Joe Linton.
Had a good start, Joe Linton. Very good start.
He has. He has. Jack Bland's been a member for 6 months. Sorry, lads. Hope you're all well. Looking at the remaining 10 games, can't see us losing any of them. 4-2 tonight. Burnt to score another header. Roper, member for 17 months, says, Paul, I'll get it right one day. More chance of us winning the Champions League. I don't know what you're talking about there, but you're probably right. As Brentford have the ball now, just inside their own half. It's with Pinnock. And now Lewis Potter with a long right-footed ball. I mean, that's looking for Sharda. And
come on, ref.
That's a foul, according to the referee. Share on Sharda there.
Out-strengthening him for me.
Yeah, I thought that. Let's have another look at this.
Maybe not.
Yeah, he's had a look at him and he's nudged him in the back. It wasn't shoulder to shoulder, so definitely a free kick there, Billy. As much as I hate to admit it, but it was. Roper says that comment would have made sense 10 minutes ago, Paul. Well, thank you, mate. Unfortunately, I have to keep the eyes on the prize, you know what I mean? This is dangerous, though. This is where Brentford will feel that they can get a goal. Is set pieces like this. This is certainly a danger, Bill.
This out two centre halves have both got height, so we've got to be careful here. Switched on rather than turned on.
Yes. And Buemo will take the free kick. A lot of argy-bargy going on, yeah.
It's a mismatch, that one. In fact, he's unmarked the fella behind him now.
Well, still waiting for Buemo to take it. Here it comes, left-footed into the near post. And it's Harvey Barnes stretching out, turns it behind for a Brentford corner. He didn't have any choice there, Barnes, did he, Bill? He's not sure what's behind him. He's got to clear that ball.
It wasn't a great free kick, but Barnes read it and did what he had to do, basically, yeah. This kid's really impressed me so far tonight, Lewis Potter.
He's a good player, isn't he? Really good player. Not as good as our own Lewis Hall, of course, but...
Nowhere near.
But this is dangerous again. We need to keep concentration. Brentford corner. It's going to be right-footed by Lewis Potter. Right into the 6-yard box. Good header that by Isak. And Newcastle still haven't got it away. And Buemo hits a shot wide, but the whistle has already gone for a foul. A good defensive header there by Isak, Billy.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Getting amongst it. It's what you want your centre forwards to do in the defensive role. Brilliant from Isak.
Thomas Frank out of his into his technical area now, barking instructions. What a job he's done at Brentford, Billy. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it?
Outstanding. Yeah, outstanding.
I remember when we beat them down at Griffin Park, I think 2-1 in our promotion season. The old Griffin Park.
I can remember when they put their reserve side out against our full side in the League Cup and beat us.
Yeah, we'll try and forget that, Billy. I mean, I wasn't really aiming to try and remember such a
that was Steve dark day. There, of course.
Of course it was. Yeah, it was still when there was no crowd, was there? It was during COVID.
Dreadful.
Anyway, yeah. Lewis Potter now back to Pinnock, pressed by Murphy. Flecken has to hurry up. He had just got it away before Murphy got there.
Oh, what a ball!
Now that's a great ball, and Brentford have men over on this left-hand side. Tonali is back there. In goes Livramento. But we're still in trouble a little bit. And Buemo's got the ball, running to Tonali now. Onto his left foot, whips across into the back post. Brilliant header by Kieran Trippier to clear the danger. It's gone for another corner. What a ball in that was by Buemo, Bill.
Two outstanding pieces of defence there. One was from Tonali to stretch and cut out the middle through ball.
Yep.
And then with this header from Trippier. It's a great cross. If Trippier isn't there, Sharda scores.
Sharda nods that in, yeah. It's a brilliant header from Trippier. And the fact that he was able to get it so far away from goal.
Brentford start to look a bit dangerous now, aren't they, on the counter?
Yeah, I think it was important for them, Billy, to sort of survive the first 10 minutes. They'll have known what kind of atmosphere they'd walk out to, what kind of start Newcastle would want to make, and they've done well. I was back to a short corner. Potter now with a long ball in, cleared away by Livramento. It's only as far as Yarmaluk. What's his name? Yarmaluk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Buemo now. Plays it to Lewis Potter. First time ball high into the air. Livramento's under this. Shares had to go to left back just while they try and clear the ball here. Tonali. And his ball is blocked. Visser tries to keep it in, but it's gone out for a Newcastle throw. We just need to re-establish ourselves in the game here a little bit, Billy. We're a little bit we've gone a bit rusty.
They've had a moment or two. Nothing to be concerned about yet. They've weathered the early storm, Brentford. They'll be pleased with their start.
Yeah. Bruno, little back flick. Nice ball by Murphy into Joe Linton now. Joe Linton has Barnes just slightly behind him, but Barnes gets on the run now. Livramento in front of him, and Buemo comes across. Barnes, great run, but tackled there well by Van der Berg, but Newcastle have it back. Tonali now, little bit of space. Shut down quite quickly, but finds Fabian Schär. He might have a shot from there. It was a weak pass, and Schär that gets the ball. And Trippier then wins it back with a great tackle. Murphy can't keep it in. But what a tackle that is by Trippier, and he had to get that right, Billy.
Yeah, otherwise we were probably short-handed at the back with a counter.
Yeah.
I don't think Livramento did Barnes any favours there. He ran straight in front of him, didn't he? And he lost the ball.
Yeah, he did. Long ball again from Brentford, but that's not the best. Did that even get back into play? I think it did, because Newcastle have now got to throw in way down in Brentford's half again. That was awful, that. I don't think Thomas Frank will be... dog water! I don't think Thomas Frank will be too pleased with that at all. Here's Dan Burn now. Just inside his own half. Livramento looks for support from Barnes, gets it. Barnes was a little bit late supporting Livramento there, and we've lost the ball.
Well played, though.
Well done, Harvey Barnes. He's won back. Came back and won the ball. Burn then with a long clearance. Come on, Isak, get in there. Collins now clips the ball forward. I mean, Isak, he's not one for trying to make tackles, is he?
That's not his strength, is it?
Definitely.
He did put him off, though, didn't he? He made him.
Yeah, he made him
the ball away.
Yeah. Oh, Nick Pope still has the ball. Nobody rushes Nick Pope, do they? He's never seems to be in a hurry. Schär now. Right-footed ball looking for the run of Isak down the line. Murphy comes across. Newcastle. Why did Brentford even bother appealing for that? It was clear who that came off. Thomas Frank having a little bit of a laugh there with Kieran Trippier. Joe Linton, nice little dummy. He's not going to pull out any tackle at all. And, well, I think he's a bit fortunate not to get booked there, Billy.
Well, he had a right to go for the ball, but...
Yeah. It was just a little... let's have another look. Oh, he's high. He is high. I think he's a bit fortunate to get away with that, Billy. But we normally say that a lot about Joe Linton. He was never pulling out of that, was he?
No, of course he wasn't.
Never in a million years. I'm not sure who that is. Brentford player.
Damsgaard, isn't it?
Is it? Damsgaard's on the pitch.
He's not.
Oh, no, he's not. No, it could be Damsgaard.
Whoever he is, he needs to sack his barber. Good grief.
Well, he's always... Damsgaard's hair has always been a bit Charlie Chaplin-ish, shall we say. Anyway, just still waiting for Flecken to take this free kick. Goes long again. And this is one for Dan Burn. Gets his head to it, nods it down to Livramento. Livramento's first touch is not great, but he's done well to win the ball back, but then he's lost it again. And Dan Burn comes across. That looked like a push on Burn, but it's not. And Brentford get another corner.
Yeah, 2 fouls I thought there.
Yeah. I mean, Burn's not complaining, but he just maybe was off balance. Because he was sort of kind of running backwards trying to clear the ball. And I think Collins has still got a bit of a limp from that challenge with Joe Linton. And Brian Mbuemo is now going to take the free kick, the third of the game now for Brentford. Newcastle yet to have a corner. 20 minutes gone. Still goalless at St. James's Park. Buemo, in it comes. Flicked on. This is dangerous. And I thought Collins would have made a better effort to get there. And that's a push on Tonali, clearly.
That is a yellow card.
Well, I mean, Tonali was aware there. That really surprised me that he didn't get booking. Here's Bruno. Down the line. It's cut out very well. As Isak was in there. Pinnock did well to come back and clear that ball. Norgard. And now it's out to the wing again. And Buemo. Oh, he's seen the run. Norgard didn't stop running. And Tonali back there helping out and manages to deflect the ball back to Nick Pope. Little bit of danger there, Billy.
Tonali's been very alert, though, hasn't he, defensively? 2 or 3 times now. He's got a little foot in here and there to stop them being really dangerous.
Absolutely.
But Brentford have taken a little bit of control of this game at the minute. We can't seem to be able to get any control.
Yep. We were certainly on top first 10 minutes, and we've got to sleep after that. Livramento gives it away. And Brentford gaining a lot of confidence here. And Isak's first touch is dreadful there. I mean, we just can't keep the ball at the minute, Billy, can we? We're not even stringing 2 passes together.
Yeah, Brentford on top here now.
And that's to say, they're playing some decent stuff, Brentford. Pinnock now, pressed by Murphy. He's done brilliantly well there, Murphy. Now Isak, one-on-one with the defender. Isak over the bar.
Yeah,
and another opportunity goes begging for Isak, Billy.
Yeah, I never had any confidence. I don't think he did there either with what he was going to do. And in the end, he did nothing really. He just shot the keeper. I don't know if the keeper's parried it out or not.
I think he left it, Billy, didn't he? He
put
his arm out.
Poor shot, yeah. Not great for me like that.
I mean, he got plenty behind it, but Collins, I was going to say Collins forced him wide a little bit, but another chance begging for Isak. But well worked, well done, Jacob Murphy there, closing the ball down.
Yeah, good play from Jacob there.
Setting Isak off on his travels very quickly. And Buemo flicks it on at the other end. Byrne comes across. Byrne's touch isn't great. Yarmulke now, back to Buemo. And now Norgard inside for Janelt. Back to Norgard. Collins. And Buemo. Little 1-2 there. Didn't quite come off. Barnes first time away. Now Joe Linton. Joe Linton spins, tries to set Isak away. And, well, no whistle when Brentford thought there was going to be an offside, and there wasn't. And now Isak away down the left-hand side. Everybody just kind of stopped there. Isak. And Isak's kind of just stopped now, and the move's gone a bit flat. Brentford have got men back now. Here's Tonali. Joe Linton to Tonali again. Now Murphy. Murphy, oh dear, decides to hit a left foot shot from around 35 yards, and he's dragged it wide.
Yeah, poor that, very poor. No potential. It's going to have to be a good shot to beat the keeper from there. I mean, that's horrific, really.
I mean, yeah, but Isak on the other side, Billy, good break.
Yeah.
And it all went dead. Just sort of stopped, and Brentford managed to get players back. Flecken with another goal kick.
It's not the first one this season we've seen us have a good 5 or 10 minute start and then kind of go back into our shells a little bit. It's happened a few times, hasn't it?
Definitely in the Premier League, it has.
Yeah,
and scratching heads as to why. Trippier, that looked like a foul throw from Trippier, but
Joe Linton's first touch there was absolutely horrific.
Yep. You need to wake up a little bit here. It's a bit flat from Newcastle after a good first 10 minutes. But after that, Brentford have been playing the better football, keeping the ball certainly a lot better than Newcastle are. Collins with the ball looking for Buemo. That's never going to find him. And Nick Pope picks up the pieces. Pope would have swept that up anyway. He was miles off his line to clear that ball anyway. Livramento now inside for Tonali. Back to Byrne. Byrne quickly closed down by Visser. A good turn and gets it back to Pope. And Pope can give it to Fabian Schär now to bring the ball away from Newcastle. Schär all the way up to the halfway line. Inside for Bruno now. Bruno has to spin and give it back to Schär. Nice first ball by Schär to Trippier. And that's not a great ball to...
That's terrible.
We're just not picking the right pass. Yeah, Murphy was away, wasn't he? And I don't know who Trippier was actually aiming for there because there was no black and white shirt there.
Yeah, between the devil and deep blue sea, wasn't it? What he was doing there.
Yeah. Here's Mbuemo. And that's a foul by Livramento. Free kick to Brentford. 25 gone, Billy.
Yeah, after a promising start, it's faded a little bit, hasn't it? And Brentford are probably in control at the minute. They're probably the most dangerous of the two sides. Playing a more structured football, I'd say.
Yeah.
We've been a bit bitty since the 10th minute. Midfield finding it hard to get control of the ball. But we're still goalless, so we're still hitting well in with this game. Of course we are.
Indeed. Flick on by Bruno now. Isak, lovely first touch. Isak to Murphy. Murphy can't take it, but Trippier is there. Back inside for Murphy now. Murphy bringing the ball forward, cuts inside. It's a terrible first touch, but he's got it to Isak. And I'm not sure who Isak was trying to flick the ball to there. And Lewis Potter's got to be quick here because Trippier's right on him. Looks for Mbuemo. Livramento wins the header. See, I don't think Norgard shouldn't, for me, be beating Joe Linton in the air, Billy, like that.
No, shouldn't. No.
There's a considerable size and height difference there. But I guess, if you want it more, you're going to win it. Trippier now to Murphy. Murphy back to Trippier. And now Share.
They're not making it easy for us. That's for sure. Though, there's no space for us anywhere, is there really?
No, they're closing us down very, very quickly, which is what we normally do to the opposition. Byrne does well to get rid of Mbuemo off his back there. Now Tonali to Bruno. Share. But again, look at the press from Brentford. We've had to go back to Nick Pope again. But that's good defensive play from Newcastle, Billy. Just not panicking.
Patience, yeah.
Yep. Barnes now. Barnes. Waited for Isak to make his run. It's a lovely floated ball by Barnes. Now Isak against Pinnock. Isak dreadful from Isak. Give it straight to Collins. And Isak is really pissed with himself for that. That was bad, Billy.
Really poor, wasn't it? Great ball from Barnes. Unfortunately, Isak was on the left. He wanted to be in the middle at the same time. And the pass was absolutely dog water. Well,
it is looking, dare I say, like a bit of a hangover, Billy.
It's very West Ham-y, Fulham-y, Bournemouth-y type performance, isn't it?
Yeah. Still plenty of time left, of course. That's well charged down by Tonali to win the throw, and he gets on with it quickly to Joe Linton now. Joe Linton to Bruno, back to Byrne, and he swings it across into the middle of the park now for Fabian Schär. Space for Schär to move into. Out wide now for Kieran Trippier. Trippier, beautiful chip into the box. Finds Bruno, does really well. Bruno to the back post. Joe Linton came steaming in. Comes to Barnes. Barnes couldn't get it down. Tonali does hit it. It hits Collins and bounces away. What a shot that was by Tonali. I think that was labelled very brave of Collins to put himself in the way of that, Billy.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think he's feeling it as well.
Yeah, he is. Newcastle still pressing now with Harvey Barnes. Cuts inside on his right. Barnes lays it off for Joe Linton now. Joe Linton. Not the greatest ball by Joe Linton. Went straight in between Byrne and Schär, which has forced us back a little bit. Great ball by Schär into Isak. Isak has lost the ball, though, and now Brentford could spring us. They've got men forward. Visser, brilliant turn by him. And what a ball that is out for Schade. Can he keep it in? If he can, what a ball that is. And now Schade into the penalty area. Got to be careful. He has Schade onto his right foot. Good block, Fabian Schär. It's out for a corner. But a brilliant counter-attack from Brentford, Billy, nearly catching us. Great work from Visser.
Well, that's the strength they have, isn't it? The pace up front, Schade's pace there. What a pass from Visser to get him in. But good defending from Schär. He stood in the right place. He read it well. And it's a corner ball to Brentford.
But again, Isak losing the ball really badly.
Isak's had a really poor start. Half an hour. It's been absolutely dreadful.
Yep. Yeah.
But Isak does that, doesn't he? And then turn the corner.
I mean, listen, that's the thing, isn't it? That's what he's... But I think he'd be annoyed with his performance so far. Anyway, corner for Brentford again. Swung very, very deep this time. Nobody marking Pinnock at the back post. And the whistle's gone. I presume, everybody's asking what for. Schär doesn't know. Visser doesn't know. The flag wasn't up, Billy.
Maybe it's a push.
I was just looking at Tonali's shot here. That was labelled. That was going in, I think. Flecken looked like he was scrambling to get across, but again, very good block by Collins. And half an hour gone, and it's Newcastle 0, Brentford 0. Please do drop a like if you're enjoying the commentary tonight from the Toon Review. And of course, if you are new and you like what you see, please do subscribe. Free to do so. Come and be part of an incredible community here on the Toon Review, specializing in everything Newcastle United, every game live commentary as well. It's free, and hit that subscribe button. Tonali does really well and now sets Barnes away. Barnes stays on side. Barnes running at Vandenberg now. Cuts inside on his right, floats the ball across. Joe Linton gets ahead to it. Not enough on it, and it just loops into the arms of Flecken.
Good play for Barnes again.
Indeed. Man City 2-0 up now, Billy.
Yeah.
Flecken very annoyed with his goal kick there. Tonali floats one towards Joe Linton. Collins kept his eye on the ball. Norgard. Oh, that's not great. That's not great for Brentford. And Bruno picks the ball up now. Bruno out to Barnes. Barnes inside to Bruno. Opportunity maybe to shoot. Brilliant ball into Joe Linton. Back to Bruno. Somebody shoot. Barnes does! Oh, my goodness me. That wasn't far away.
Great move from Newcastle. Brilliant from Bruno. Great combination play. And Barnes has fired it just wide. I would hazard to guess that.
Just wanted somebody to hit it there, weren't we, Billy? And Barnes thought, right, I'm going to welly this. That's not far away. Great effort, Barnes.
Yeah, trying to bend it in the top corner, wasn't he? And
I think it clipped the back of Joe Linton.
Yeah, maybe a yard
I think
pass.
it hit the back of Joe Linton's leg and just forced it more wide. But a brilliant effort from Harvey Barnes, which we know that's what he is good at. Cutting inside and hitting a shot.
But Bruno getting involved in the opposing penalty area makes a big difference to us, doesn't it?
Indeed. Massively. Visser can't control it. Hoofed away by Kieran Trippier. Pinnock, good headed down for Lewis Potter. And now Collins. Vandenberg. Back to Collins. He has to turn. And there's only Flecken available to give it to. I really think we should be pressing Flecken more than we are, Billy, because
you know, quite pressed, is it?
Nah,
it's put Bruno out of position now, isn't it? And now they're on the counter again.
It certainly gives them time to pass the ball out. Pinnock, good ball now for Schade. Schade, both Trippier and Shea to deal with. Trippier makes a very good tackle. Just gives Schade a shake of hands there, but as if. I mean, Trippier just want Charlotte. No, I'm here, son, even when you can't see me. It is going to be Charlotte to take the throw in. Normally it's a left back, so unless Charlotte's got a long throw on him, which it looks like he has, Billy, because he's almost in the Milburn stand.
Yeah.
Here he comes. And it is to the edge, to the 6-yard box, flicked on. 2 Newcastle players going for the ball, and Buemo then tries a wonder shot. And it's high over the bar, and a goal kick to Newcastle.
I just think we need to take control of the game more. The midfield aren't in control. It's all very bitty, bits and pieces, and no substance to the game, really, from us, no style. Brentford will be very pleased with the first half an hour of play, really.
Yeah. Not known for the large away support.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday night, isn't it? You know, it's a long old trip for them, but...
Well, we keep saying that, but if it was the other way around, Billy, we know...
Well, week before, yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, Isak jumping with Collins, and it's all the way back to the goalkeeper by Janelt, and Flecken has it again.
Ipswich were a goal up at Bournemouth, and Everton were a goal up at Anfield. No, they're not. Nearly. Offside.
Well, thank you for just confirming my ACCA is being destroyed tonight, Billy. So, yeah. Anyway, Collins with the ball for Brentford, and he goes back to Flecken. But again, he's got bags of time here just to bring the ball away.
Yeah.
I don't think Eddie Howe will be happy with that, surely.
Well, surely he'd be calling them on to press if he wanted them to. Maybe it's tiredness. I don't know. Selective pressing, just doing it when it's...
Maybe. Lewis Potter well closed down there by Trippier. Tonali heads it on. Janelt is there, and Pinnock goes back to Flecken again. This time Bruno does go in to challenge Flecken. Collins Back to Flecken. Joe Linton now is there as well. Flecken does have to rush this time. And Buemo, oh, what a touch that is by Buemo. But Dan Burn was not given that up in a hurry. But now Burn's out of position, going in for the tackle. Has played out to the left to Sharda now. Into the box for Brentford. Options are there. Visser is one of them. Tries a volley, comes to Buemo. He tries a shot and it's blocked by Livramento. And Livramento does really well to prevent the corner. And it's a throw to Brentford. Real threat there. Burn made a brilliant tackle, but making that tackle, he ended up out of position, Billy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was a last tackle, but once he'd made it and the ball getting back to him, we were in deep trouble, weren't we? And in the end, it was scrambled away.
Well, Shard has gone to the other side of the pitch now to take the throw in again. I mean, he looks... come on, he's gone over there for one reason, for a long throw. He's standing on the touchline as if to say, I'm going to throw this short. In comes the long throw again towards that 6-yard box. Burn is up there to clear it. Isak. And good work by Lewis Potter there, because Isak was right on his back there, but he stayed calm. Long ball, and it's a really good ball, that. Sharda in a lot of space now into the box. Burn did well. Burn did really well, but Livramento fell asleep, and Mbuemo's got it now. Played out to Collins on the edge of the box. Collins has to go back. Pinnock now, Norgard. Vandenberg. Mbuemo again. Kind of move went dead there, but we nearly got caught out. Livramento fell asleep completely.
Yeah, Dithering wasn't in his own penalty box. Nearly was lethal.
But Brentford are playing some really nice football here, and they're in again.
Ricochet again.
Good defending this time by Livramento. And now Barnes brings it away. There's a Brentford player down, but the player isn't going to stop for that. And now Lewis Potter wins it. A terrible ball by Bruno.
Yeah, he had some
really
space to ball into there. Yeah. We've turned off, guys. It's simple and straightforward as that. We're not playing very well.
Brentford playing some really good stuff, though, at the minute. And now Lewis Potter again on this near side. Murphy comes across to help Trippier. Played back now to Yarmolick. And now Norgard. Back to Pinnock. Norgard. Well, Pinnock and Norgard playing a little bit of table tennis here. Trollvania with a super chat. Imagine if we had legends like Shearer and Albert. I think Albert would give Eddie Howe heart attacks, to be honest. Long ball into the box again, but there's nobody there this time for Brentford. Murphy now knocks it down for Trippier. Trippier back to Murphy. And Murphy, Bruno barged over. Free kick to Newcastle. Bruno gets on with it. Come on, Bruno, what are you doing? That's terrible.
No idea was right. Unfortunately,
there was no Newcastle. I mean, who was he giving that to?
He was trying to give it to Joe Linton, wasn't he, to get on a quick break, but poor pass. Really poor pass.
Oh, dear me. Hey, let's wake up here, guys. Jesus Christ. We certainly don't look like, there's a Champions League at stake here. We don't look like it at the minute.
Well, I was about to say, there's no desire in the game like there was at Wembley, is there? We just seem so passive again, don't we?
Yeah, that's what's worrying me. It's this passive Newcastle United, which I just hate when they know we can do so much better. But Brentford at the moment controlling this game. Norgard again. Finds Collins. Vandenberg now to Mbuemo. Comes deep to get it. Nice little 1-2. Mbuemo nutmegs Joe Linton. My goodness me. And then Mbuemo goes down looking for the free kick. Never in a million bloody years, pal. And now Newcastle bring it away with Trippier. Inside for Tonali. Tonali looks for some options. Murphy is there. Well, Murphy's on the halfway line. Back to Trippier. Again, brilliant pressing by Lewis Potter, forcing us back. 39 gone. Still goalless at St. James's Park. Please do keep subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. And welcome to all our new subscribers so far. Here's Dan Burn. Out wide now for Livramento. Barnes back to Tino. And he's had to go back to Dan Burn again. Brentford pressing us high. Share. That's a fantastic ball, by the way. It picks up Isak. And again, a terrible pass for Harvey Barnes. Barnes did brilliantly, though, to get a little flick on it. And now Isak sends Livramento away, who's going to let it run out for a corner. Why didn't he get... I'm a bit confused there, Billy.
I think he thought he might have been offside.
But even if he was, we wouldn't have got a corner.
Well, we would have. If he'd touched the ball, he would have been offside.
Well, he wasn't offside, Billy, because there was two.
I think he thought he was, though. I think he thought he was.
Yeah. I think Joe Linton was looking at him thinking, well, hang on a minute. You could have had the ball into the box there. But anyway, let's see if Dan Burn can get on the end of this one, shall we? Trippier to take?
Well, I don't think Brentford will be putting the smallest man on him. Put it that way.
Definitely not. Well, Dan Burn's actually on the post at the minute.
Well, they're putting the gingerest man on him, but not the smallest.
Yeah, well, Dan Burn's nowhere near the position that he scored the goal from, and Flecken should punch this. He does. I find that very strange, Billy. That corner was weird. But here's Tonali now. Tonali back onto his right foot. Will swing it into the box again. Headed away well by Janelt. And Brentford now come away with it with Visser. And he's taken out by Jacob Murphy. Free kick to Brentford. Visser did well there, actually, because I don't think Murphy made much contact, but Visser played it well.
No, I think he played the ball, if anything. Murphy wasn't happy about the decision, put it that way.
Yeah, Lewis Potter now belting down the left-hand side. Trippier, though, takes the ball off him. Brilliant from Kieran Trippier. But he's looking for options, and there's nothing in front of him. And then Potter brings him down, and a free kick to Newcastle. But Trippier looking ahead, Billy, trying to find somebody to make a run. There was nobody there.
No, it's concerning, isn't it? Yeah, how?
Tonali now, good strength. Really well played, Tonali. Finds Murphy. Murphy back to Tonali. Inside for Bruno. Joe Linton now. Barnes outside of him. Barnes, chance to run at the defenders again. And Buemo comes across to help Vandenberg. Barnes to Livramento, back to Barnes. Joe Linton out on the far left now. Back to Barnes. Being forced back a little bit here. Bruno, nice turn. Gives it to Schär. Shooting chance maybe for Fabian Schär. He is going to hit it. It's deflected and wide. In fact, it was Isak. I don't know whether Isak was trying to put that in or he just got in the way by accident, Billy.
Yeah, we'll see here, I guess. Is he deliberately doing this?
No, he's got in the way of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fabian Schär's shot, Billy, that looked destined.
Yes, it didn't look far away from the far top side, did it?
I think it's safe to say that Isak wants to see the back of this first half.
Oh, he's had an absolute mare, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. But he was quiet in the first half against Liverpool, wasn't he, at Wembley? And then suddenly, bosh, he came alive. Joe Linton now to Barnes. Barnes tries to set Joe Linton away, but Joe Linton hadn't really picked up on that move. Tonali brilliantly intercepts the ball again. Oh, what a lovely little pass to Bruno as well. Created a load of space for Bruno. Bruno on his bike. And then plays a poor ball in for Murphy. Why didn't he give that to Barnes? Joe Linton, though, comes back and wins it back.
That's told us tail, isn't it? 9 shots, only 1 on target. That speaks volumes for this first half for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Tonali, great ball to Murphy. Tonali's been fantastic this first half, Billy.
Yes, he has.
Here is Bruno again now. Tonali quickly across to Dan Burn. Burn inside, straight for Joe Linton. Livramento. And now Isak. Barnes is playing as the centre forward right now. Here's Dan Burn. Fabian Schär. And again, it's a very slow, pensive build-up from Newcastle.
Just static, aren't we, at the minute?
We are.
No movement, really. Now.
Burn. Isak out on the left. Isak cuts inside. Still Isak, but he has to drop it back for Burn. Burn quickly to Livramento, but it was an awful ball from Dan Burn. And cleared away by Brentford to throw into Newcastle on the halfway line. There's nothing happening in that final third, is there, Billy?
Yeah, never any stage there did we look cutting at all, did we? It was very static and posturous. Ponderous, I should say, not posturous.
Posturous?
Yeah, it's not even a word, is it? Ponderous.
Oh, mate, no. Well, we do have our own dictionary here on the Toon Review, don't we? So, I mean, we can add that one to the dictionary. Here's Dan Burn. Again, looking for options. Livramento inside for Tonali, but nothing ahead of Tonali. Very calm on the ball, isn't he? He doesn't panic.
He's been great first half, yeah.
Yeah, saw there was nothing ahead and just turned back. Here he's on the ball again. Good work by Harvey Barnes there.
He's one of the few that aren't still in the town more, I've got to say.
Yeah. But Isak's got away. Isak's got away. His first touch was not great. Isak! Shoot, man! Oh, Barnes is offside. He's a mile offside. Isak, what are you doing? And Barnes is furious with Isak, and rightly so. Why didn't Isak just put that in the fucking net?
How many times have we seen that this season? How many times have we seen that this season, Paul? If that's not our first, that's the third or fourth time we've seen that. He wants to walk the ball in and be the, What
the hell was that? I'm sorry, as good as he is. There, finish it there. But Barnes, that's close, That is close. But Barnes is furious with Isak.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's about the fourth or fifth time this season he's done that.
Dreadful, man.
I think he may have done it at Brentford in New Way fixture.
Yes, he did. He was 1-on-1. I think Barnes is onside, Billy.
No, he's not. It's foot's off, look.
Yeah, offside. I'm checking disallowed goal for offside. I thought at first view there, Billy, that he might have been on. Can you imagine that got given and Barnes would have to then go and say, oh, sorry, pal. But it was dreadful from Isak, that, Billy. Yeah. Absolutely dreadful. I think Barnes is annoyed that he didn't play him in earlier. But then, as soon as Isak beat Collins, why didn't he just put the ball in the net?
Well, I say, the fourth or fifth time this season he's done that.
I don't get it. If you're 4-0 up, fair enough. But there's a time and a place for fancy pants like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, but not there. As good as Isak's been for us, Jesus, I'm going to condemn him when he makes stupid decisions like that. We should be 1-0 up, Billy, in what is been a very difficult game for us. And that was the break we were looking for.
This is brilliant, by the way. Great football. That's from Newcastle.
Yeah. Now Murphy pings it across. Isak! And he scores! Would you just believe it? A brilliant cross by Jacob Murphy, and Isak is there to tap it home. You could not write this script. It is unbelievable. He does this all of a sudden time to us. Makes a hash and then goes and bloody scores. It is unbelievable. But it is Newcastle United 1, Brentford 0. So go and grab your granny and have a bit of a Geordie dance. Billy, the build-up was fantastic. Yeah, and the finish from Isak was as calm as you want.
It's one of the goals of the season to come from the end of our own penalty area with Livramento, Tonali, Bruno, and then
got a deflection Murphy. Actually off from Buemo.
The cross from Murphy there was absolutely sublime.
Yeah, but did you see the flick from Joe Linton, Billy, to get Bruno away?
Outstanding. There's an outstanding goal, and 2 minutes after he should have scored, he's put that one away. But this is what he does, isn't it? This is what he does.
And there is the half-time whistle. Jesus H. Christ, you could not write a script. He does something as bewildering as what he did a minute before that. And then Murphy with another fantastic assist. Isak got his foot, he got a side foot to the cross. And then it took a little deflection off from Buemo to push it more away from the goalkeeper. Harvey Barnes, by the way, looks absolutely raging, Billy. Despite the fact we're 1-0 up, but he looks coming off that pitch. He is not a happy man. No. Goodness gracious me! How many times does Isak do that to us? He'll do something like a fart in the wind like that and get us all bloody agitated. And then, he had to get in the right place to score, didn't he? And he was.
Well, it was a calm finish, wasn't it? Really, should have done it a minute earlier, shouldn't he? Should be 2 up now, or maybe even 3. Yeah. Think about the head he had in the first 2 minutes.
Sophie sums it up brilliantly. Anger to happy in 1 second. Yeah. Alex. Not too
bad. We sorted it out. I thought we were really good in large parts of that half. I think our attacking patterns were really good. We just maybe should have finished some of them off, but we did eventually. So a lot of good hard work. Harvey Barnes has done really well. Tino's been really interested in inverting or playing the wing. Tonali's worked really hard. We're definitely the better side. Brentford have had spells, but I think we're deservedly in the lead. If we'd have played our cards properly, we probably should be more than 1-0 up.
I don't agree with you, Alex. I think Brentford had the better of that first half. I really do. And I think we were poor up front. Really poor.
I completely disagree by the fact we've had 10 shots to their 4 with a couple of big chances. We should have had a couple of goals.
Alex. There wasn't many on target, though, when the stat came up towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, but it's about the chances. It's about the quality of chances and the attacking plays. I don't think there's any way Brentford should be ahead in this half, and they're not. So I'm pretty happy with the attacking patterns. It's been fine. We've defended well. We've managed to put out fires with Kieran Trippier. Livramento's done well in his one-on-ones. We've not been done by their pace. We've been okay. Their set pieces are a bit annoying to deal with, but we've dealt with them. And this is what we knew. Let's not forget, Brentford have scored 50 goals. They're not a bad side. They're capable of attacking, but we've kept them quiet, and we're 1-0 up. We could be more.
My Smeagol, who's celebrating being a member for exactly 1 year today. Thank you very much. I'm in stitches, mate. Comedic timing of that rant was brilliant. Len Simmons with a super chat saying, just listening to you lads, unable to watch it. Are we just saving energy for the second half? What's your thoughts, Billy?
No, I don't think so. I think, in part, I agree with Alex. I think in parts we've been pretty good. But we've been very bitty in others, and there's been a lot of lack of substance, lack of movement, lack of desire in certain times of that first half.
Yeah.
But in the end, we got a goal. Do we deserve it? I don't think so. I think 0-0's probably a fair result. However, Nick Pope's not had a shot to save, so.
No, he hasn't. I mean, Alex, I will agree with that.
You don't think we deserve the 1-0 up, really?
No, not at all.
Based on the fact we could have just had 2 in the last 5 minutes.
We probably should have had 3 because he's actually scored after 2 minutes.
Well, he's actually scored in the second minute as well with a header.
So how do we not deserve 1 then?
I just don't think that on the style of play, on the actual, the possession and stuff. That
Who cares? Who cares?
They've had more styles to play, more
happy
substance.
with that performance. I think it's a fairly. It's not perfect, but I think it's professional enough.
I think we've been lackluster at times, Alex. I really do. I think I think Isak was dreadful in the first half up until his little cameo at the end.
But he's never been good at that funny hold up, link up play. That's something he's not been fantastic at. We know that. He's better when he's running 1-on-1 at people. He had his shot, it went over the bar, and then he's had a couple more chances. He had a bit of a mishap trying to dink it to Barnes, but he's made up and he's scored a goal. So,
well, who gives him his chuff? We're winning the game, and that's all that counts right now for me, anyway. Other Premier League games tonight. Later scores: Bournemouth 0, Ipswich 1, Brighton 0, Villa 0, Man City 2, Leicester 0, Southampton 1, Palace 0, and Liverpool are 0-0 with Everton with about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Prior to the goal, Alex, that miss by Isak, I mean, that's when he is at his most annoying, isn't it? Because Billy was right. He did it away at Brentford as well, if you remember, when he was clean.
It's not the first time he's tried something like that. There have been occasions where he overplays the chance and he looks silly. But the problem is because he's so good, it's hard to be frustrated with him because he's one of these strikers where you give him 3 or 4 goes, he's going to score. And whether you disagree with me or not, go and watch Harvey Barnes' reaction because he certainly disagrees. He basically said, finish, as if to say, why the hell did you give me the ball? Put it in the net yourself. Kind of selfless from Harvey Barnes.
Well, either that or he was saying, why didn't you play us in earlier? It could have been 1 or 2, but Harvey Barnes did not look a happy man coming off the pitch.
He wasn't, no, because we lost a goal as a team there. Barnes put himself in the right place, but it was too late to play the pass because it was offside. So Isak should have either made the decision earlier or had the shot himself. But this happens. You've got tiny amounts of time to make these decisions. He got the wrong call, but he made the right one in getting it in the back of the net from Murphy's cross. So
I mean, let's talk about the goal because it was a wonderful build-up. I think the flick from Joe Linton's gone completely unnoticed.
Brilliant.
A little backheel flick to Bruno, which sets Bruno into a lot of space. And then another peach of a cross from Jacob Murphy.
Tino drives centrally, which takes people out of play as well because Tino gets on his bike central. So Bruno's got so much space to go pick his pass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say more there, Alex. You just cut off extremely.
Well, I didn't want to cut off your commentary. I just wanted to note that Tino's run as well was really integral in that build-up.
But that ball from Isaac, from Murphy was sublime again, wasn't it?
Oh,
how many assists is that now for the season, Stato?
That's 11, Murphy. I believe. 11 or 12,
is it? So he's on 5 goals, 8 assists. That'll take him up to 9 assists. So he's
is
now
that just in the Premier League?
That's only in the Premier League, yeah. So in all comps,
he'll have a bit more.
In all comps, it'll be more than that.
I'm sure he's got 10 or 11. I'm pretty sure.
Brilliant season.
I'll tell you now.
So he Bobble Mag says that's why Isak is class. He takes his chances even when he's not playing 100%. Absolutely. It's one of them where he'll drive you insane with what he did a minute before, and then he shows such class just to sort of side foot the ball like that. Yes, it took a slight deflection off from Buemo, but it was going in anyway. So yeah, it just a
Murphy's on 6 goals, 10 assists in all competitions.
That's outstanding, isn't it?
So that's 11 now, is it? Or is that including tonight?
That's including tonight. He's on 10 assists for the season, including that assist he's just got in the first half. So 16 goal contributions total, and we've still got games to play in the Premier League. So for our substitute right wing, who everybody wants to replace,
he's doing our read, is our Jacob. He's doing our read. Gary Clark with the super chat saying Brentford are trying to do to us what we did to them. What we did to Liverpool. Brentford are doing the defending, but the attack isn't working for them. There's been a few good moments, certainly from Visser. He's looked very dangerous, but I guess in a way that they've been snuffed out really. And Buemo's had a couple of shots from the edge of the box which have gone high and wide. But as you say, Billy, Nick Pope hasn't made a save.
They've not had a shot to save, but they're still dangerous. That pace of Shardo, Visser, and Buemo's going to be dangerous for the whole game. The difference is now is they've got to come out. They can't just get us on the counter attack, which should fall into our hands really.
I'm really impressed with Trippier again tonight. By the way, I think he's made some really good tackles. Exactly, it's the timing of tackles. He may not have the pace anymore, but it's all about reading the game and timing everything. And his timing of tackles has been superb.
Paul, he's 6 out of 6 ground duels, and we've only played one half.
That's all. I mean,
it's really
Sharda really. I mean, he's had a look in a couple of times, obviously with breakaways and stuff and quick counters, but mainly, I mean, to be fair, he hasn't sort of gone at Kieran Trippier and took him on and beat him. It's when Trippier's been further back or Sharda's cut inside, and just really impressive performance again. Really impressive.
I'll tell you who has played really well tonight. It's Fabian Schär again.
Oh, his passing was superb in that first half. Absolutely superb.
Well, there were a couple of moments where he lost the ball high up, but
yeah, but to be honest, there's a few of them done that. Certainly in the middle part of the half.
Yeah, but it's more concerning when your centre half does it, because there's nobody back there.
Well, yeah. I like coffee with a super chat saying Mafinho for England. Well, he wants to be there, but
I think that ship has sailed now. Mr. Saka's back.
Nathan Williams with a super chat saying, "Come on, one cross a game. Isak is carrying him." Obviously not a Murphy fan.
That's really harsh on Jacob.
It is harsh. Absolutely
really harsh. That was a fantastic cross.
Exactly. I mean, that's what he's there for, is he not? You want your wingers to be putting crosses in like that.
I mean, one of Murphy's assists this year is a fancy no-look back heel to Alexander Isak. You can't tell me that Isak carried him through that assist. Like, some of Murphy's assists have been phenomenal.
Yep. Ben's asking half full or half empty glass for that first half.
Full. Definitely full.
Well, we're only 1-0, so it's full, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be I guess.
Tonali's been a bit unsung in this first half.
Oh, Tonali's been. Billy's mentioned him a few times. But that's what he does, Alex. That's what he's really good at. Is he'll sit deep like that and just pick off the passes and make tackles and do the hard stuff. But he makes it look so easy. He just cruises
it's the
around.
Pace that's just. I'm still not used to the fact he's that fast. He doesn't look like he should be that fast. Whenever we have a defender or a player who looks like they might be in a bit of hot water, they're not going to win the foot race. Boom, Tonali's in, tackle, wins the ball, sorts it out. He puts out fires everywhere. He's fantastic.
There was one occasion where they were through. If it hadn't been for him cutting a through ball out, an outstanding stretch to get there as well. He's had a fantastic first half.
But when you consider he's 24, like his reading of the game is just absurd for his age. Like we give people like Joe Willock and stuff a bit of a pass on him learning, but Tonali's younger than a lot of these guys, and his knowledge and his intelligence of football. He's just an absolute baller.
It's his calmness on the ball, Alex. You know, we mentioned it a couple of times in the first half. When he's under pressure, he'll just turn away from the pressure and give himself that couple of extra seconds.
He plays like a 30-year-old, but he's got the pace and physicality of a younger player. It's bizarre.
Do you know who he reminds me of on the ball? And this may sound a bit weird, but when I see the way he just sort of cruises around the pitch and his passing ability, he reminds me a bit of Pirlo. You know what I mean? Just that stature. And I think, you know, I'm not saying he's as good as Pirlo, but he could be. You never know. I mean, he's only 24. He's got a long way to go, but he just reminds me of that kind of player.
Yeah. He's like a powerful Modric, and fine. I appreciate Modric is an elite Real Madrid serial Champions League winner, so please take that with a pinch of salt. But in terms of the style, it's like Modric with muscle and speed. Is what it feels like.
Absolutely. I've just seen the attacking stats for the game, and I'm changing my mind. We deserve to be 1-0 ahead. Isak stats: goals 1, shots 3, shots on target 1, 27 touches, 8 touches in the box, and he's covered 5 kilometers in the first half.
I wonder what his XG is. I'm getting on for 3, I imagine.
I mean, I can tell you if you give me a minute.
I bet it's just under 2.
Yen Yang says, always said he was Milan's new Pirlo in the making way back.
He's a lot more physically imposing than Pirlo with his pace and power. He's got it's.
Well,
I mean, it's what a lot of the Italians called him a bit more Gattuso.
Yeah, Tonali's had 38 touches, 27 passes, and he's covered 6.1 kilometers. Des Curry with a super chat saying Tonali is the perfect mix of Pirlo and Gattuso.
Yeah,
actually, I'd agree with that. Yeah. Jacob Murphy, 81% pass accuracy, 1 shot, none on target, 1 assist, 23 touches, 6 kilometers covered. So I'll tell you what, they've done the business, have the lads. But anyway, they're coming out for the second half, Alex. So we will see you at full time.
Yeah, for the 3 points, hopefully. See you soon, everyone.
Take care, matey. We'll see you at full time. So there was Alex, and he will be back at full time to summarize for us. And it will be me and Billy taking you through the second half, of course. Please do keep subscribing if you are new to the channel and you like what you see. As you can see in the chat tonight, it's a wonderful community on the Toon Review. Come and be part of it. It's free to do so. Just hit that subscribe button as we head towards 37,000 subscribers. You make this channel what it is, guys. And welcome to all our new subscribers tonight as well. Keith Dietz has been a member for 37 months now on the channel. I'd like to take credit now for being the first Toon Review subscriber to harp on about Tonali multiple transfer windows ahead of his arrival. Yes, he did. He did.
Yes,
he did indeed. Yeah. Anyway, we're ready to go for the second half. We're just waiting for the referee to give it the go-ahead. And I don't think there's any changes. We're underway for the second half. What are you expecting, Billy?
I'm hoping that we can be a bit more energetic and more desiring, maybe get another couple of goals.
Yep.
And not sit back.
Yeah, I think Brentford are there for the take, and if we can just finish our chances better, really. I mean, Isak will be good. He could have had a hat-trick. He literally could have had a hat-trick in that first half.
He probably should have, mate.
Anyway, there's a little bit of scrappy stuff going on by the touchline on the far side. And Newcastle have a throw. I think Trippier was disappointed there that all the players were coming to him instead of going making runs a bit longer for him. Jamie, Toon till I die, a member for 6 months on the channel. Hope we win so I can have a cup and a win for my birthday on Sunday. Well, let's hope so, matey, and a happy birthday to you. Van der Berg. Oh, Joe Linton read that brilliantly. Joe Linton now bursting through the middle. Does really well. He was fouled there. Isak, though, manages to get it to Barnes. Barnes, lovely bit of skill. Almost gets it through, but gets it back and just drags his shot wide. And he's annoyed he didn't get a corner, but I think he's more annoyed with himself that he didn't get that on target, but he did brilliantly well there, Barnes.
Yeah, Isak and Joe Linton also did well, but Barnes, brilliant persistence. This ball goes through here. Isak's in, but great covering from Vandenberg. And I think that is deflected. Can't see.
I think it might have come off the studs of the. It might have been Pinnock actually, but I don't think Barnes got a good enough touch on it anyway. To be fair,
no, it wasn't the greatest shot. It was scuffed, wasn't it? But I mean, he did really well in the first place.
Yeah, he did. Oh, I've done it again, Billy. We all forgot about making the screen bigger. Thank you, Chippers.
I can't see him because I've only got the one screen on, haven't I?
Oh, right.
Oh, Murphy, that's horrific.
That was terrible, by the way. Dear me.
Just passing without looking where you're passing it to.
Yeah, he's had a very interesting game, Murphy. He's, some of the things he's done are dreadful. Some of the things are really good. That's another interception by Shet. Bit heavy touch by Tonali, however. And it's with Janelt now, inside for Pinnock.
Neil
Pinnock. Oh, dear.
Why the black babies, white babies, green girl, lovely, lovely, lovely.
I just remember the spitting image puppet of Neil Kinnock. Yeah, honestly, just absolutely tremendous, man. Absolutely tremendous. They'd never get away with that now, would they?
Absolutely not.
Image. Oh, dear. Or not the original. Not the original format, anyway. Certainly wouldn't. Anyway, Brentford have a long throw here, which Sharda is going to take again. And it comes. I mean, he gets plenty height, but no distance. Oh, Isak not very strong in the tackle there. It's bouncing around our penalty area, but nicely played by Tonali. Sets Livramento. And now Barnes. Barnes is away down the left-hand side. Barnes. Yarmouth comes to him. Barnes. Brilliant ball to Isak. And he can't get it out his feet. And then brings the defender down. And he's again. Just a little bit frustrating from Isak. And he's furious with himself.
It's a great setup.
Brilliant from Barnes.
Yeah, it's great from Barnes. Great setup. And Isak's got to hit that first time. There.
Just take a touch and hit it. I don't know why he didn't. But the Barnes' pass was absolutely precise.
Inch perfect, wasn't it?
Exactly where he'd want the ball. Maybe a bit too early in the second half. Just need to warm up a bit more.
But we're creating chances already, which is good news. Really good news.
Yeah. Oh, nice flick by Mbuemo. But Byrne, really strong. Yarmouth didn't have a chance there against Dan Byrne. And he absolutely hammers it into the Milburn stand. Great defending from big Dan Byrne there. But I have a feeling this is going to be another long throw, is it? It is. Sharda's come across. But the throws he's been doing, Billy, they've been really high and just getting into the penalty area.
Yeah, just not got the angle, has he?
Well, he's certainly no Delap, is he? Let's be honest. And it comes again. That's a better one, though. That's into the 6-yard box. Well met by Byrne and hooked away by Livramento. Murphy now after this. Really pressing Murphy. Good play by Murphy. All the way back now to Flecken. Oh, my goodness me. He changed his mind at the last minute there to get it to Lewis Potter. Just wrong-footed Jacob Murphy. Potter, right-footed, long ball looking for Mbuemo, who's got Byrne. Byrne does really well again. And now Livramento, got to be careful. This is all over him. But Tino does really well and plays it out and wins the throw-in. Excellent from Tino Livramento. Brilliant.
Yeah, had a good game, wasn't he? Had a good game again, apart from one moment in the penalty area where he did it a little bit. Apart from that, it's been exemplary.
Yeah, John saying, I never realised Liam Delap was Rory's son.
Linked with this, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Rashford has scored for Villa. They lead against Brighton. What a result that would be for Villa, by the way. Trippier just takes his eye off the ball for a couple of seconds there, but he gets it back. Inside for Bruno. Back now for Trippier. Murphy. Oh, very tight there, but Isak. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from Isak. And then a lovely ball to Joe Linton. Barnes is free on the left, but Joe Linton's touch was terrible, and he couldn't get the ball to Barnes. Brentford win it back now. Here's Mbeumo. Barnes is he'd be so frustrated tonight as Joe Linton's gone down. Nobody around him here. I'm not sure what the problem is with Big Joe, but he normally does take a seat at around this time of the game, Billy. So I'm not sure if he's...
It looks good knee. Is he holding his knee?
Yeah, his right knee, which is heavily strapped, by the way. He's got a lot of strapping on that knee. As Joe Willock is the obvious replacement, isn't he? He's out warming up, so Sean Longstaff. And out comes the good old spray, Billy.
Magic spray, yeah.
Doesn't look like it's spraying anything at the minute.
Take a full one out with you next time, mate. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
That's it.
Took ages to get the spray going there. I mean, he's starting to look like Maxi, isn't he? He's got that many bandages and plasters on his leg there. Dear God.
Of course, he's going to have to be off the pitch now for 30 seconds, which might go against us for somewhat.
Yeah, because obviously Brentford kicked the ball out, and obviously they're going to get the ball back from the drop ball, aren't they? Oh no, it's a throw-in. Sorry, so
we should throw it back to him.
Yeah, we should.
The best way of doing it is probably to throw it short and hoof back to the keeper.
Yeah, well, he's given it to Isak. Isak gives it straight. Well, he gave it straight to Van der Berg. Well, Billy, that would be a little naughty of us, wouldn't you think?
Well, at least you're still getting the ball back, ain't you?
I guess so. Schade, great play. Great defending by Bruno there. Really on full stretch to make that tackle on Schade. Mr. Shearer is there again tonight. He's looking a bit rough, I have to say. He's had a busy 2 weeks as Mr. Shearer. Anyway, Potter with a cross for Brentford. And it almost caught Nick Pope out. And he does well to punch the ball away from Visser. But that just seemed to catch Nick Pope out. I think caught everybody out. It would look like an overhit ball. Here's Visser. Shot. I mean, if that's a shot, that's dreadful. I mean, that's gone for a throw-in the Milburn stand. I think he was trying to catch Nick Pope out again there. But that ball by Lewis Potter here, Billy,
yeah,
I think it's a mishit, but it almost catches Nick Pope out. He does really well to react to punch it away from Visser.
Yeah, he did really well.
Brighton have equalised against Villa.
Good.
But that was good, sharp goalkeeping by Nick Pope there, because he could have easily been caught out, which would have been an absolute bloody disaster. I mean, Southampton beating Palace tonight, Billy. You would have put your house on Palace winning that, the form they've been in, especially away from home. Ipswich winning at Bournemouth. I mean, dear God.
Another good result for us, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. Oh, here's a chance, but Nick Pope miles off his line. And Mbeumo says he came out of his box. I don't think there's any hope in hell of that getting decided there. Great goalkeeping by Nick Pope. Again, Billy, really quick off his line.
Well, that's what he's in the side for, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Murphy inside now for Isak. Isak has Barnes. It's a good ball to Harvey Barnes. Barnes now into the penalty area, cuts back on his right foot. It's still Harvey Barnes and it's blocked. This shot comes back to Tonali. Tonali, I think he knew and I think Tonali, there wasn't a pass on there, Billy, so he said, well, I'll give away a throw in rather than... And I think he thought Murphy might have been a little bit further back there to get the ball, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he tried to get the angle on it, just couldn't get enough foot round it, could he? But yeah,
no,
it's a good play in the end.
I think we've looked a lot more dominant at the start of this second half, Billy. The first 10 minutes, I think we've stepped it up a little bit. Camera panning on Fabian Schär, who's having a little bit of a handbags with Visser there. Van der Berg now with the throw. Visser back to Van der Berg, closed down quickly by Schär, who now has to get back in position. And Pinnock, Murphy does well. Gets back and wins the ball. Murphy now. Nice little ball for Bruno. Bruno brings it forward. Inside for Joe Linton. There's men to the left here. But and Buemo did well there because he cut the pass out, Billy.
Yeah, he did.
Murphy, that's got to be a foul, by the way. Thank you, referee. Dear me. But again, this is what Brentford will be... Brentford won't want is set pieces for Newcastle. Here's Isak into the box, and Isak wins a corner. I don't think there was anything else Isak could have done there because Visser was right on top of him. And the only option he had there, Billy, was to try the first time cross, and of course it wins a corner.
I'll tell you what I'm impressed with Brentford is their attacking players don't mind getting a tackle and do that. I mean, and Buemo for the goal was close as blocking it, wasn't it?
Yep. Ipswich have now scored a second at Bournemouth. Are Bournemouth beginning to fall away, Billy, because they're starting to lose a bit of form, aren't they?
Oh, they've had a good season, but, I mean, losing at home to Ipswich ain't great.
Here's Murphy, definitely within shooting range, but he's made a complete hash. I mean, he had a lot of time there, Murphy, and really, that's a poor shot considering the amount of time he had to take that shot there.
Well, I don't think he was sure what he was doing. He was so trying to curve in the top corner, and that's horrific, isn't it?
I mean, just put your laces through that. We know how hard he can hit the ball. Well, Damsgaard is going to come on for... I mean, even the vests underneath are pink. Dreadful,
rank,
Bill.
ain't they?
Dreadful.
Rank. Even the short colour, that mauvey purpley shite that I've got, it's just rank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's as a clear push as you're ever going to see from Schade. What are you complaining about, you buffoon? Fabian Schär just looks at him and laughs and says, "Are you kidding me? You're complaining about that? That's as blatant push as you're ever going to see."
He's not a very smooth operator, is he? Let's be honest.
Oh, dear, man. I knew that was coming at some point. Anyway, Janelt is coming off. Damsgaard comes on to replace him.
Definitely attacking substitution, but I guess I've got to do something.
Well, I guess so. But it is still only 1-0, Billy. And while it's still 1-0,
yep.
You know, we've seen plenty times this season we haven't killed teams off.
Could play Damsgaard as well, no doubt about that.
Certainly is, despite his haircut.
Despite that rank haircut, yeah.
Yeah, Scher's going to take the free kick for Newcastle. And it's looking for the run of Isak. It's a brilliant one. Flecken's come out, and he had to punch it away from the feet of Isak. Good goalkeeping, actually.
Yeah, good spot from Schär.
Another brilliant pass. Claire says every time she hears me say the word Schade, she thinks of, what was that? Your Love is King.
Yeah, well, that's another Schade song, isn't it? Good play.
I wasn't a big fan of Schade, Billy, I have to say so. Knowing a lot of her songs isn't in my dictionary, shall we say. Thomas Frank in deep conversation with his coaching staff there, but he'll know. Yeah, I mean, Newcastle have been the better side second half, no doubt about it, but he'll know that while it's still 1-0, there's always that chance, isn't there? We need to try and kill the game off.
Indeed.
Eddie Howe in deep discussion there with Jason Tyndall. And the ball is with Collins in his own half now for Brentford, bringing it forward. And now we're gone, Billy. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, we're in a semblance of control. But they are still very dangerous, Brentford.
Oh, they've got a chance here. They've got a chance. Whipped in, right to the back post. Schade completely unmarked at the edge of the box. Crosses it in. Too high for Visser. Livramento does really well. Chested it down and then cleared it. But a lot of space there for Norgard. Here's Mbeumo. Plays
Very
it
clever
across
player.
now
He
for...
comes deep and lets people go
Yeah.
ahead of him and create
He
space
does,
for
yeah.
him. It's brilliant footballer.
Brentford looking dangerous here. Share with a diving header away. Yarmulke now down to Lewis Potter. Flicks it on looking for Sharda, but he's not going to get to that. And it's out for a throw in. I mean, this is how the game's gone, really, isn't it? There's been phases where we are, on top. Brighton's goal disallowed, by the way. Spells where we're on top, and then we let Brentford back into it again.
Yeah, I mean, we're just saying that we are in a semblance of control, but they still look dangerous. And then they create a good system for them, but nothing came of it, thank God.
Just seeing Lewis Hall up there in the box with his, I presume, his family. Still work to be done here at St James's. Still 1-0 to Newcastle United. Please keep those likes coming in. And, of course, if you're new, please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Let's see what we can finish tonight on as we head towards 37K. And welcome to all our new subscribers to the Toon Review. Long ball played forward again, and Buemo's miles offside. Burn, though, taking no chances. Back to Nick Pope, being very quickly closed down there. Damsgaard showing a little bit of pace there, but now Murphy having a run at Lewis Potter. Murphy's done brilliantly well. Potter's lost the ball. Jacob Murphy, nobody really up with him, and he's had a shot blocked. He's still got it. Hooks it back. Barnes on the volley, misses it completely.
Well, Isak did him no favours there whatsoever. Murphy was aiming. He wanted to pass to Isak, but Isak was not moving.
He did, and now at the other end, Visser with a shot blocked by Byrne comes to Sharda, still bouncing around, and Buemo now. Newcastle have got men back, and Buemo tries to take everybody on. Comes to Visser, left-footed, blocked by Byrne, into the air, headed away. Not great by Cher, but a great tackle by Trippier. Comes to the edge of the box, and a brilliant block by Bruno this time. Really eventful couple of minutes here. And Isak completely missed the ball there. He's gone down injured.
Dear.
And now it's in Buemo. Cuts inside of Livramento. Livramento sticks to him like glue, though. Still in Buemo. Yarmulke now into the box. Dan Byrne really roughing Damsgaard up there, but does brilliantly well. Fantastic defending, but not the greatest clearance. Pinnock now. Out wide to Lewis Potter. Sharda. Back to Lewis Potter. Brentford suddenly spark out of defence into attack from that chance from Newcastle. And Buemo now. Cuts inside of Livramento and then clips it in. Visser's come. Oh, Pope's brought him down. That's a penalty any day long. Nick Pope's completely mistimed it. And it's a penalty to Brentford. And Nick Pope knows. He knows he's not even appealing to the referee. He shakes his head. He's now going to the referee, but I think that's because the rest of the Newcastle players are. It's a penalty kick. There's no doubt about it.
Visser's run into him really more than anything.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
but a striker's always going to do that.
It's not going to get overturned. No one got
Not a chance. I'd be amazed if it's overturned.
No chance.
It's a lovely ball in from Buemo. I don't think Nick Pope actually saw Visser coming, Billy. He comes to collect. Anyway. He doesn't get there first.
Ooh,
if that was at the other end, Billy, I'd won a penalty.
Has he got a touch on that?
It doesn't matter. He still brought the man down, Billy. Because it's definitely a penalty. It's certainly not overturned. I think they've given the penalty, Billy.
Yeah.
Visser got there first. He just mistimed it, Billy. It mistimed by Nick Pope. That's a real kick in the nuts for us, to be honest. But
it's been coming now, hasn't it? The past minute or two.
Yes, it has. Yeah, since that chance at the other end. And it is going to be Brian and Buemo to take the penalty for Brentford. No spoilers in the chat, please. And Buemo has scored his last 5.
They're all on the same place, so at least Pope should know which way it's going.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, it's to his weak side.
Coming up to 65 gone. Brentford with a penalty to level the game at St James's Park. This is a huge moment. And Buemo steps up and scores. He's put it exactly the same place he's put all the other penalties. Nick Pope dived the other way. Clearly hasn't done his homework. 1-1, Billy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's done his homework or just can't dive that way. It's simple and straightforward as that for me.
Yeah.
We have been a bit flat the past 5 minutes. We should have scored at the end with Murphy. Should have probably been more clinical, gone for goal. Should have had a bit more heart from Isak to where he was standing. Didn't work. Since then, they've been on top of us and ended up with
Isak stopped running there, Billy. He did him, like you say, he did Murphy no favours.
Yeah.
But that's a hell of a penalty. I mean, just calm as you want, right in the side.
If you've gone the right way, he saves that. If he goes the right way, he saves that.
Yeah, he would.
Not the corner.
But would he get down quick enough, Billy?
No.
You know. Oh, Jesus, this is so typical of Newcastle. Isak's off, by the way.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look happy.
Well, he's not the greatest of games, let's be honest. However, Callum Wilson and Willock's on as well.
Yeah, Joe Willock's on as well. I'm not sure. I think that must be for Joe Linton. No, Joe's still on. Bruno's off. No, Bruno's still on.
Barnes is off. He took Barnes off.
Yeah, he's took Barnes off. No, Barnes is on the right, Billy. He's took Murphy off.
Took Murphy off. That's strange substitutions.
Well, Barnes didn't deserve to come off. Barnes has been excellent, I think, tonight. So
I'm not sure what they're going to do on the right-hand side, but I mean, maybe he's pretty them for that chance that left them equalising.
By the way, a lot of people mentioned in the chat, Billy, that Mbeumo didn't celebrate the goal. Putting 2 and 2 together again, aren't they?
But he did try and get the ball back quickly to Toon.
Yeah, because they think they can win the game. Of course, they're still up there. Sharda with a long throw now for Brentford. Bouncing around, and it's come to the far post again. Back to Sharda. Danger this for Newcastle. Hit the box. Pinnock with a header off the post.
Oh, how lucky is that?
And it bounces straight into the arms of Nick Pope. And we have got away with one there. Pinnock completely unmarked, and he heads it onto the upright. And it bounces straight in the arms of Nick Pope, Billy.
Yeah, we were
holy
very lucky there.
Shit.
Very lucky. Completely unmarked. Should have scored. Didn't. Ricochet for once fell in our favour.
Shave my toenails with a lawnmower, Billy. That was an opportunity again, and we've just gone to sleep. Ever since that moment with Murphy, we've just fallen asleep.
Yeah, it's the turning point so far, isn't it? But at least Eddie Howe's made changes early, whether they're the right ones or not. I mean, time will tell. But
yeah, but many will say, were they reactionary to Brentford scoring, or was he already going to make those changes?
I'm not sure.
I mean, we just seen the header again. Pinnock completely unmarked, and he's so unlucky, to be honest, because that hit the inside of the post, and so many times we've seen those go in.
No, he's got to score.
Share. Oh, that's not great. We have gone to pieces here. Visser and acres of space here. Spins away from Share. He's got Sharda to his left. Here is Sharda again. Plays it back now. Yarmaluk. He's going to clip it towards the back post when Nick Pope comes out and claims that one. And there's still 22 minutes of this game left, and we need to get our fingers out of our asses again.
The point of the Eddie Howe change here is he's now got two players playing that position and a mobile striker up front, so it doesn't look great for us, I've got to say.
No. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of a fantastic cameo from Callum. He is Bruno. Lovely ball out. But Sharda was there to defend. And again, Billy, like you're saying, you know, these forward players are not frightened to get back and help out defensively.
They're not.
I'm not sure what the hell that was by Sharda, but he's got away with it. And Mbeumo now has come all the way back to win that ball. And now Collins.
It's great work there, isn't it, from the Brentford forwards?
Yep, Visser. That's brilliant from Visser. Now, they could be on the attack again here. Visser can get Mbeumo. Oh, that's a nasty one from Cher.
No, I think it's a good tackle.
Well, he went through the back of Visser. Cher is going to get a yellow card for this. Cher's incensed. I mean, I'll have to have another look at that tackle again, but it looked from open play like that was a bit of a from behind, Billy. Here it is again. Yeah, it's not a good tackle, Bill. That's a painful one, that for Visser. Right on the side of the ankle. Billy's just nowhere near the ball. Dear me. It's, of course, number 5, Fabian Schär, booked.
Good foul to give away, though.
Yeah, because if he got Mbeumo away, he was clean through, wasn't he, down this near side?
I mean, it's how confident Brentford are. It's the free kick in our half, and Flacken's taking it.
Yep. 20 minutes to go. Brentford well on top at the minute after getting that equaliser long to the edge of the box. Byrne got a header. Trippier left foot straight into the sky. But that looked like a handball, but eventually Callum Wilson gets it away. And now Willock goes after it. Lewis Potter, who, of course, almost gave the ball away for Murphy, and he's almost given it away here to Willock. But he made sure he won this battle this time. Flecking. Willock wasn't far away from getting to that.
Great pressing from Willock. Great pressing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's Dan Byrne now. Byrne to Fabian Schär. And Schär's had to go back to Nick Pope. Come on, guys. Let's keep going here. Dear me. That lady was clearly not impressed, Billy.
No.
A yawn the size of the Tyne Tunnel.
Yeah.
It's back with Nick Pope. And now to Fabian Schär again. Schär goes long this time, looking for the run of Barnes. Barnes going at it with Potter. Potter did well. And now Pinnock clears away for Brentford. Damsgaard, lovely ball for Sharda. This is danger. This is in the box. Byrne gets there first. It comes back to Sharda. Sharda back to Damsgaard. He's knocked over.
That's
no penalty. Ooh. I tell you something. Bruno went in, didn't get the ball, and the referee waved it off immediately. Dear God, what was Bruno thinking of, Billy?
Well, VAR, look at that, but it looked very iffy to me.
Lewis Potter's been given a yellow card. I presume that's for dissent.
Or maybe
the referee like that.
Yeah, or maybe it's down to the amount of fouls he's made, but didn't look too bad, to be honest. It wasn't a yellow card offence.
Well, I tell you what, hearts in the mouth stuff there. Damsgaard was in the box, and then Bruno clattered into him from behind, and the referee immediately said no, to be fair. Well, it doesn't look as if anything's going to happen from that, so Newcastle have a free kick now. But we are all over the place at the minute, Billy.
Yeah, that one chance is going to bite us on the arse unless we raise our games and go again. But it doesn't look like it at the minute. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well,
Callum Wilson didn't even jump there.
Here's Harvey Barnes now. Barnes clips it in. Good run by Bruno, but his first touch is terrible, and he's annoyed with himself. He knows what an opportunity that was had he been able to take the ball. But we've got to throw in.
Unlike Norgard, that was very poor.
Liverpool have taken the lead against Everton. Bruno now to Harvey Barnes. Barnes now lays it off for Tonali. Tonali tries to. Oh, he's gone! Oh!
What a goal! What a goal that is!
That is the goal of the century!
Fuck's sake!
Surely, I mean, did he mean that, Billy?
Of course he did. You don't blast over like that for no reason.
That's an incredible goal from Sandro Tonali! I cannot believe what I have just witnessed.
For fuck's sake, that is goal. That's the best goal I've ever seen. That's Cisse-esque against Chelsea. That's how good that goal is.
That is remarkable from Sandro Tonali. We're going to see it again here. Granny will appear in a minute. I just have to say this again. Barnes lays it to Tonali. Tonali looks up, and he's thundered it.
Well, he's not crossed that to anyone because no one in the box can get to that. Some of that power.
That's a shot, Billy.
That's
There's no doubt about it. That's a shot.
Let's see how it goes in. Does it go into the near post or does it go across the keeper?
I mean, does it deflect off Lewis Potter? No, that's a shot, Billy. That is absolutely look at that. He's absolutely put his laces through it. He's meant that. What a goal from Tonali. And it's 2-1 to Newcastle. Grab your granny, because she's going to the spa and buying some spaghetti because he drinks Moretti and he fucking hates Sunderland. 2-1 Toon. Simply fucking incredible is what I'm going to say for that. Because that last replay, Billy, he clearly looks up, he puts his laces through it, and it's no doubt that's a shot.
Yeah, it's just a phenomenal hit, isn't it? And people will blame Flecken for it, but there's no one God's earth expecting that. He's about a yard away from the byline, and he's blasted it in the net from maybe a yard inside.
Power he got on it, Billy.
It's a phenomenal shot.
Jesus,
it's a world-class finish, an absolute sublime goal. One of the best goals I think I've ever seen. Brilliant.
Marcia with a super chat. Goal! Yes, Marcia. Yes, I presume Marcia's Italian, actually. No doubt, Billy, that was a shot. I'm not having anybody say that was a cross. You don't hit a cross like that.
No, absolutely not.
Hit like that. Putting his laces through it like that. Anyone trying to get their head on that would have had it knocked clean off. Unbelievable strike.
Brilliant.
And that's given Newcastle a bit of impetus again. Bruno trying to back heel. And Brentford have to go again now to get back in the game after a wonder strike from our Italian maestro. I mean, that was a thunder. See you next Tuesday, Billy.
No. As I say, the only goal I can equate that to is a Cisse one at Stamford Bridge all them years ago. What a strike from an unbelievable position on the pitch.
Here's Barnes now into the box. Lays it off for Trippier. Trippier's ball in. Good header away. Bruno goes down in the box. Oh, there's a free kick to Brentford.
Foul by Wilson.
A free kick for the foul before it came to Bruno. I think there's a clash of heads as well. I've never seen a goal like that, but I think we would have got a penalty there, had that not been a foul.
Well, I'd like to see the free kick he's actually give it for, because I didn't see a free kick. Here we go, we see it now. Where's the foul there?
Yeah, it's a clash of heads. He's blown straight away. Actually, he's given a free kick, but I don't think there was a foul, but there was a nasty clash of heads there. However, Billy.
No. I mean, yeah, I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
I have never seen that before. I mean, yes, Cisse, what a strike. But from that angle, Billy, you saw him curl the ball like he did. It was a shot. He saw Flecken off his post and he's put it past him. That's exactly what he's done there.
Brilliant. An outstanding strike. I mean...
Stato's not very happy about the clash of heads. No foul committed. So the Bruno push should be a pen. Yeah, but he did blow for a foul. When he blew... He gave the indication to free kick to Brentford.
Well, at the very least, it should be a drop ball for the head clash, but I don't know. There's no foul there.
It's a free kick, though, whatever we think.
Right. It's not a free kick, is it?
Well, it's not a free kick, no, but he's given a free kick.
Yeah, he has.
Because if you saw the referee in the background there, he blew and pointed up the field for a free kick to Brentford.
Yeah.
Joe Willock is a bit woozy as well. I think he's just winded, though, actually. But I am staggered for what I've just seen from Sandro Tonali. Absolutely staggered. What a hit, son. Well, I mean, he's so cool and calm, isn't he? He's just scored a wonder goal. And look at him. He's just like, yeah.
Look, he does it every week. He probably does. He probably does.
Look at this. I mean, that's a shot, Billy. He puts his laces through it. He sees Flecken off his line, and he puts his laces through it. There's no way that he hits that ball like that for a cross. That is a shot.
If he's crossing that, he's hitting it with the instep on a curve it.
Yeah.
That's a shot. There's no doubt about it.
He has to put his laces through to shoot it. He looked up, he saw Flecken off his line, he thought, right, I'm having you.
And for those saying that he's Barcelona bound, Barcelona had to take two people off the wage bill this week.
Barcelona can't afford it.
Danny Olmo and another player, that's because I can't afford the wages. No chance on God's earth.
Jamie said he didn't mean it. He did not mean it, but I'll take it. Goal of the month. Of course he meant it. Jimmy, come on. Look at the replay. Look at him look up. He saw Flecken off his line, and look at the way he hits the ball. It's the way he strikes the ball that defines whether he shot it or not. And that was clearly a shot. No way is he trying to cross the ball.
What is he doing? He's not trying to blast it into the league's end, is he?
Nah, he's not trying to cross it either. No way. You don't hit the ball like that. What a goal. What a goal. And Flecken now can only belt it out of play after being pressured by Callum Wilson.
Callum's got a couple of yards of what he had last time we saw him in the league.
No way is anyone taking a worldie away from Sandro Tonali like that. You can see from the replay exactly where he's looking and exactly how he strikes the ball. It's a wonder strike.
Yeah, it's goal of the month, goal of the season, goal of whatever you want to do it. That's outstanding.
Now he's been penalised for a push on Sharda there. Well, 10 minutes to go, Billy. What's your thoughts?
Yes, we've got a spring in our step again. Let's hope we can maintain it all the way through to the final whistle. Maybe get another one.
Ike for Prime Minister says with a super chat 50 years ago, Paul Cannell against Leeds.
Paul Cannell, that was a great. I used to love him because it was a way of swearing without swearing.
I have no idea who he is. I have to say, before my time. Burn again, commanding in the air with a very, very good header. Keep subscribing, guys. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, over 4,500 watching, please hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so as we try and climb towards 37,000 subscribers. This is your number one channel for Newcastle United commentary, news, views, and reviews. We've got it all on here. So join us as we certainly are strongly rising up with subscribers. Welcome to everybody who is subscribed today as well. And don't forget to keep the likes coming, guys, if you're enjoying the commentary. The ball is with Collins at the minute, who's recovered from that bang on the head with Willock. Flecken chips one back over the top. And now Willock trying to get at Collins. Collins gets away from him. I think that's Wilson, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But Brentford have to turn and go back to Flecken again. I don't think you make that mistake again coming off his line that far, Billy, expecting a cross.
Oh, which is good for us because he might cross it next time.
Yeah. I mean, he's give the ball away there to Visser, and he knew straight away, but then he's gone straight back. And Newcastle have come away with the ball. It's brilliant from Tonali because it was a terrible pass. Gave it straight to Visser. But then he was like a Jack Russell getting it back.
Yeah, and Bruno went in and helped him and took the ball, didn't he? He goes,
yeah,
very good.
Joe Linton's got to be careful here, but he's won a free kick. And Newcastle will just settle everything down here. Substitution time again. Brentford making a change. And number 20, that looks like Christopher Ayer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Again, very much the
aerial, come on, aren't they? Yeah, Pinnock coming off.
Bad luck, Neil. They hit the post with a bloody header, didn't they?
He was from Welsh Wales. Eh?
Bloody Tory bastard post.
Oh, dear me. What a strange game this has been, by the way. I mean, it's typical Newcastle. Don't get me wrong. I mean, these last few games of the season, Billy, are just going to be so, like, incredibly stressful. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Nick Pope will be relieved, won't he? I mean, I don't really blame him for the penalty as such, but
he was just late, Billy. He was just late getting down.
He
was diving down to his left, wasn't he?
Oh, and Bremo. Joe Linton helps him up. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, Brian. I'll see you next year, son. Yeah. You never know, do you? You never know. Throw into Newcastle, which Livramento was going to take. And Bruno now flicks it. Looked well.
It's a foul, ref.
Who's number 32? When did he come on?
It's Magomo, I think. Just come on now.
I thought Ayer was the only one that came on. Incidentally, Ayer's gone to right back.
Yeah.
So who's dropped into defence?
What's his face?
Van der Berg's gone centre back. Okay, interesting. I mean, Ayer's a bloody centre back by trade. Oh, great interception by Joe Linton. Callum Wilson's got to be stronger there. Livramento now flicks it back over, but there's nobody there for Newcastle. And we're coming up to 6 minutes to go of normal time, and then whatever the referee adds at the end. Newcastle leading by 2-1, thanks to a wonder strike from the brilliant, majestic
Italian
Sandro Tonali. Indeed. Oh, that's a good ball through, but look how quick Nick Pope's off his line there. Fantastic goalkeeping.
And for me praising Callum Wilson for looking a bit quicker.
Strong challenge by Bruno, but no foul.
2 or 3 minutes ago, he's now walking around the pitch like he's been on it for 83 minutes. He's not.
Yeah. And that's just going to trot out of play, throw into Newcastle. He looks like he's got a bit of a temper on him, that young Lewis Potter, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's
5, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Fiery hair, fiery attitude. Sophie B says the game has been defined by a world-class shot from a world-class player.
I couldn't agree more.
Just an incredible strike. Ball down the line looking for Barnes. It's dealt with by Brentford. Trippier, though, gets up there. And Trippier's actually won the throw-in. Damsgaard.
I mean, his barber must have pinking shears instead of scissors.
Brentford now trying to break forward. Share trying to get Visser, but a good ball from Visser out to Mbeumo. We've got to be careful here. Joe Linton is in front of Mbeumo, takes it away from him. Brilliant from Joe Linton.
Brilliant.
And Joe Linton then springs forward like a spring Brazilian chicken. Here he goes. Gives it out to Wilson now. Wilson in the penalty area. Wilson! Deflected wide. Corner to Newcastle. I sounded like bloody Tom Hanks there. Wilson!
That's the most dangerous he's looked in 4 or 5 games, Wilson.
It is.
And that was...
But what a break by Big Joe, man.
Winning the ball from Mbeumo, then going up the pitch and doing that.
Yeah.
At least Wilson had an idea what he was doing there, yeah.
Yeah, he worked the gap well. And it was just a little foot out at the last second there. Corner to Newcastle. Ian Fleming with a super chat. I used to score goals like that all the time, Paul. Honest. Yeah.
And me.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway. Corner to Newcastle. I'm trying to work out where Dan Burn is. The camera's just been on him. It looks like he's gone to the edge of the button. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Right to the back post. Barnes has time to bring it down. Whap! Absolutely smashes it across, but somehow it deflects straight to Sharda. I mean, Barnes did the right thing there, Billy. Tried to just hammer it across. Now the referee's going to blow for a foul there.
We should have won that. Brilliant from Norgard.
Yeah, very, very quick free kick taken from Brentford as well. Here's Mbeumo, but he's in his own half. That's where we want to keep them at the minute. Bruno does really well to win the ball back. Oh, Bruno, you didn't have to go in for the second tackle. You should have just let it go. You had the ball. The referee pulls the player back for an earlier foul. Ike for PM. Billy remembers Paul Cannell, temporary centre forward, scored exactly the same goal against Leeds.
Yes, he did. Yes, I remember Paul Cannell. Came in between McDonald and that kind of era, 76, 77-ish.
Why am I playing that song? I meant to play the old bread song. The Hovis. Yeah.
I got our tune.
Yeah, why the hell am I doing that? Shut up, Paul.
I got our tune played by a brass band, the Yorkshire brass band. It was a cracking day.
That's the one I meant to do. Not bloody our song or our tunes, whatever it is. Here's Bruno bursting forward. He's got Ayer all over the back of him, but he gets it out well to Harvey Barnes. Barnes into the box, cuts back on his left foot now. Barnes looking for somebody to make an overlap and run. He gets it from Wilson, and he's cut it across, but there's nobody there.
If Willock's at the far post, he scores.
Yeah, he does. And then Mbeumo lets it run out for a goal kick to Brentford. Brentford look tired now, Billy, to be fair.
Yep.
Wilson made a good run there, but he tries to whip it across.
Yeah, it's good play from Wilson.
Yeah, Willock didn't take the chance. Newcastle making another change. It's Kieran Trippier going off. Just looks like he's holding the inside of his groin there, the left groin. That doesn't look too good. Emil Kraft comes on. Ian Chilvers, member for 26 months, has just seen the Tonali goal. Best goal I've ever seen. It was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Long ball from Brentford again. Shea gets his head on it. Tonali. Wilson just mistiming them challenges, isn't he, when he's trying to sort of get stuck into the centre back. Just the timing not there. We're in the final minute before we find out how much additional time. How much do you reckon, Billy?
4.
Yeah, I'd say 4. We've had the goal, plenty substitutions, the penalty. Yeah, 4 or 5.
Joe Linton down for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, certainly no more than 5. Maybe 6, 7.
15. I hope not, because I'm wrestling a fucking otter here.
You're wrestling an otter?
Yeah.
Good God. Banana, who's been a member for exactly 1 month on the channel. Sandro is the next Perlo. They did both play in black and white. Trippier getting a rapturous applause. He walks round.
How cool was that? Unlucky.
8 minutes, Billy.
Fuck knows where he's got all that from.
I bet you're delighted if you're wrestling an otter. Anyway, Aya has the ball in his own half for Brentford at the minute. Plays the ball forward, but there's nobody through the middle. Burn picks that off quite easily and goes back to His Holiness Nick Pope. And he gets it on the way to Fabian Schär now. Emil Kraft turns and launches it forward. Wilson is after it. I mean, Wilson just looks so slow, Billy. But he's done well. He's won the ball and gets it back to Barnes, whose first touch was terrible, but gets it back. Barnes deflects just over the bar. Corner to Newcastle.
Yeah, but disappointed there. Barnes on his strong foot. I think
he's deserved a goal tonight, Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. He's been really good. And I'm not sure who's getting a yellow card here. I think it's Thomas Frank. Or it might be... No, it's Tyndall. There's a surprise. I don't know what's the matter with Jason Tyndall, but he doesn't look very... He's still rabbiting onto the fourth official. I don't know what he's so... He looks furious, Billy.
Maybe he wanted a penalty. I don't know.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, the man is mental. He's going absolutely ballistic.
Well, there's a Bruno second of a corner here. He doesn't see this very often.
He is. There's a lot of pushing and shoving again in the penalty area. Referee is just having a little bit of a word. Wilson is getting thrown about like some sort of ragdoll. In comes Bruno's corner, and it's missed everybody, and it's a goal kick.
Good corner, that's good corner.
It was a really good corner, but nobody took a chance on it. Christensen with a member for 19 months. Thank you, Kristen. Was Tyndall tanning? Tyndall doesn't have to tan. He just looks at the sun and gets a suntan. In fact, he just switches a light bulb on and he tans. Long ball again. Burn is underneath this. Wilson knocks it down to Tonali. Oh, almost got it through to Willock.
Unlucky.
But now Wilson. He does get it through to Willock. Has Willock got the pace? Willock! Oh, good save by Flecken, but it was on his left foot. He didn't really get much purchase on it as he'd probably want to.
First touch cost him there. It's pushed him too far.
Yeah, just pushed him too far, didn't it? Now Visser brings it over the halfway line for Brentford. Plays it through. Sharda into the penalty area for Brentford now. Kraft is there, whips it back in. Chance Brentford! Oh, what a miss! Damsgaard smashes it over the bar. Somebody slipped there, Billy, one of our defenders, and enabled Damsgaard for the chance, and he's completely sliced it over the bar.
We've got away with one there, haven't we? I mean, it's been totally undeserved.
Burn slipped.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got away with one there.
Damsgaard had basically only the goalkeeper to beat, and he smashes it over the bar. Wow. I mean, that'll teach you to get a haircut, son. Over 5,000 watching, guys, on both platforms. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Please remember, if you do enjoy what you're seeing and you like the channel, please do subscribe. It is free to do so. Bottom right-hand corner, just click the logo and then click subscribe.
If you're on X, pop yourself over to YouTube and subscribe there.
Indeed. And don't forget to give it a like if you're enjoying the commentary, guys, as Flecken goes long, falls over when he kicks that, but he's still got purchase on it. Burn is there again. And it's very much backs to the wall here. Brentford, I would say pushing Newcastle back, but we're not all, it's not. Oh, that's a good ball. Shot is in. Oh, good save, Nick Pope, at the rebound, and it's cleared away by Fabian Schär. That seemed to all happen in slow motion, Billy.
Yeah, we're living on our nerves here, aren't we? But good save from Pope.
Bloody hell's fire.
Oh, how we get the ball away there?
Choke me with a hedgehog. Honestly, that was a really heart and mouth stuff. And now here's Damsgaard, knocked over by Bruno. Referee says free kick. He played for that, the twat.
Well, no, at least we get all our men behind the ball now, which is one good thing, I guess. But yeah, we're living on our nerves again, folks. We've sat back a little tiny bit here.
Well, I don't know about you, Billy, but I'm living on a prayer.
Yeah. We're more than halfway there, though, fortunately.
I was just going to say that, you bastard. Good save that by Nick Pope, actually. Paul Mason, member for 16 months. Thank you very much. He says he's worried about Billy's otter.
You ain't the only one.
Long ball to the back post. And that's going to be a corner for Brentford. Newcastle were adamant it was theirs, but it's not. It was Joe Linton that got the final touch. 3 minutes of additional time left. Newcastle 2, Brentford 1. at St James's Park. Brentford throwing everything they have. Flecken is coming up now for the corner as well. Come on, guys. Just hang on. For the love of Christ, hang on. In comes the corner. Headed away. Brilliant header by Joe Linton. Flecken's got to get back now. In fact, he's turned. He's gone. He doesn't know whether he's doing the corky at the minute. Header straight at Nick Pope, and he gathers it and then goes down. Bit of shithousery from Nick Pope there. Norgard with the header, but there was nowhere enough on it. He was having to stretch backwards, really, and Nick Pope said, "Thank you very much for the back header." Mark Slavin says Thomas Frank isn't in his technical area. Well, to be honest, Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall don't exactly abide by that rule. Lewis Potter now smashes it forward again for Brentford. And Buemo and Livramento battle for the ball. Livramento, though, does really not very well. Buemo, but there is Tonali to smash it into the Milburn. That was a tired-looking Livramento there. Buemo beat him for strength. And we are going to have a change.
Miley for Barnes, yeah.
Yep, Miley for Barnes. Well done, Harvey Barnes. Great game. Really well played, Harvey. Deserved the goal tonight. But he's ran his socks off tonight, Harvey Barnes.
He's giving Eddie Howe a problem for Monday's game, that's for certain.
I just think Gordon comes straight back in, Billy. I don't think it mattered what Barnes did tonight. I don't think he leaves a player like Anthony Gordon out the side. I'd be amazed.
No, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I think he might have him on the bench because of the injury.
Or he leaves Murphy out. But then again, Murphy's got another assist tonight.
Yeah, I think Gordon will be on the bench, personally.
We're into the final minute of additional time. That the referee has stopped the throw from Sharda because there's a Newcastle player gone down. It's Fabian Schär. Schär wants a free kick. Schär's having an argument with Christopher Ayer. I mean, Ayer's a big bloke, Billy. He's a bit of a meathead.
Well, in the last 20 seconds, so just see this one out and hopefully that'll be it.
Yep. Come on, guys. Flicked away. Oh, blocked by Tonali. Oh, dear me. Bruno's gone down, but I don't think he's injured. I think he thought that Brentford still had the ball. Willock is away down the left-hand side. Willock cuts inside, plays a terrible ball for Miley, and it's Mbeumo back there.
As I say.
Come on, referee.
Good block from Miley as well.
Where's the referee getting this time from? Seriously.
I mean, since Damsgaard come on, he's thrown himself around like an absolute ragdoll, hasn't he? What's an absolute toss of ears?
Well, that looked like a foul on Bruno, actually. Looking at that replay. Damsgaard going in as well. But I'm not sure where the referee's getting all this extra time from, to be fair.
I don't think there'll be much more of it.
Thomas Frank's doing his nut. Everybody's doing the nut. Cleared away by Brentford. Kraft with a header. Bruno brings it down. Bruno just belts it out to play.
That should be it.
And that's it.
Yep.
Newcastle United take the 3 points against Brentford. A very, very strange game of football, but we once again did enough. And we get the result with an absolutely special, special goal from the Italian maestro, Sandro Tonali. And Buemo down on his hunches. He's knackered. But what a good performance in the second half Newcastle put in. And that is a crucial 3 points, Billy Trey.
Yeah, and what a goal to win the game. That's good. That goal's good enough to win any game of football. An absolute sensational goal from Tonali. I thought we played well second half, and in patches. Although we did look a bit dodgy when they scored a couple of minutes spell before that. We should have really scored just before that, and we kind of cocked it up. But that goal that Tonali scored, good grief! You never see a better goal than that in any game of football.
The way he hit that ball, putting his laces through it, was simply incredible. Simply incredible. And the hats off to Tonali, because at that stage, Brentford looked like they could go and get a second goal. And then of course, Tonali steps up with an absolute wonder strike.
Unbelievable goal.
And that's what it's all about. He's
had a fantastic game of football, Paul. He's had a fantastic game tonight, Tonali.
Yeah, he has. Alex, we won, mate.
God for that.
Yeah, it was a little heart in the mouth stuff in the second half there, but that goal just
Never in doubt. Never in
deserves...
doubt. I predicted 2-1 with the Tonali goal, and it came true. I will take it. But yeah, horrible ending to the game. Strange. Sitting off them a lot, but to be fair, they all put their bodies on the line to stop the shots. They really wanted to try and make it work and not concede. Nick Pope kind of redeemed himself a little bit with being very calm in the final sort of 20 minutes, but it was a shocking pen to give away, and I don't know why he didn't dive to the left, which is where Mbeumo's put his last 5 pens.
5 penalties,
so
yeah.
I don't know who's told him to go right, but wrong choice.
His left shoulder did.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to dive to the left.
You go left. You go left. The last 5 have gone left. You go left.
It goes left. He saves it, doesn't he?
100%. It wasn't a fantastic pen. It was savable if he just goes the right way. So, and he really should have gone that way.
Do you know what? I mean, I don't actually understand Callum Wilson at the minute. I really don't. I just think he looks so far off the pace.
Couple of positives. A shot on goal, dragged it across the 6-yard box. Somebody should have been there. Really.
I'd rather see I'd rather see Asula given a chance.
Yeah, I love Callum Wilson, but his running and his physicality just looks like it's gone.
Yeah, it's injuries have caught up with him. There is no doubt about it. But look, he did play a bit of a part. He did okay. But I just think I'd love to see Will Asula on. But Alex, the goal. I mean,
I'm not sure it was a goal. I think it was a bit of witchcraft. It was absolutely absurd. It was.
I mean, nobody can tell me that he didn't mean it, because he looked up, he saw the goalkeeper. You don't hit a cross like that. You know what I mean?
It's filthy. It's disgusting. It's X-rated. It's unacceptable. It's disgusting. It's outright unadulterated filth. To be scoring from that angle is ridiculous. Yeah. And he meant it. 100% he meant that. What a goal. I saw what Billy said about it. Yeah, the best goal since the Cisse goal. I agree. And I tell you what, there's something so majestic about the fact he doesn't celebrate like the rest of us. He's just so much better than all of us that he can just control it. He can do that and be like, yeah, I did that.
Shane Smith.
Everybody else would run around screaming, but he's just a different kind of human. He's incredible.
Shane Smith super chatted saying Thomas Frank just asked Tonali if he meant that, and Tonali nodded. Yeah, a few people have said that in the chat. Of course he meant it. You like you said, Billy, you don't hit a cross the way he hit that football.
He put his laces through it. If he's trying to cross it, he's trying to get a bit of an instep on it and bend it a little bit. No, that's a shot. No doubt about it. He caught Flecken out. Flecken would have been expecting that, and he didn't expect it. Let's be honest.
It was.
Did you see, by the way, you two, the Tonali, the ball came to him in midfield in that second half quite quickly, and he tried to side volley, through ball it to somebody. Just outrageous, some of the stuff he tries to do. It's ridiculous.
Fullbacks did well again tonight. Trippier, a little bit of a concern that he was holding his left groin when he came off. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. But Livramento played well again, Alex.
Livramento's been fantastic. Dare I say it, he's been much better on the left than he has been on the right. He seems less predictable because it seems to be a little bit easier for him to use his weak foot. It's just run to the byline and just hold it up in the air. He doesn't try and do anything fancy with the left-footed cross. It's if he chooses to go byline, dink it up, and he gets it out quite nicely. But then if he does cut inside, he's obviously a lot stronger on his right. He just seems to play better as a lopsided fullback. He inverts really well. He drives centrally. His stamina, his running is really important. He looks weirdly better on the left. But again, it's a small sample size. Hopefully, long term, we can translate that Tino onto the right. Yeah.
Results in the Premier League tonight: Bournemouth 1, Ipswich 2. That's a good result for us. Brighton 0, Villa 3. Man City 2, Leicester 0. Southampton 1, Palace 1. And Liverpool are leading Everton in injury time at the end of that game. So it looks like Liverpool are going to take another 3 points on their charge to the Premier League. But for us, it's been a fantastic night for Newcastle. 3 points. That's just what we needed. A little bit closer than some of us predicted. However, Sandro Tonali is just a legend. The witchcraft is incredible. Billy is now going to wrestle with his otter. Anything coming up on Patreon, Alex?
Not tonight, as I'm up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, but there will be some content on there for the run-in for the rest of the season.
Nice one. I'll do my instant reaction on YouTube. I'll let you know on the socials when all that is up and running. Should be about an hour, 40 minutes or so. But it's a win for Newcastle. It's a fantastic 3 points, and we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with the match review. We'll take an in-depth look at the game and certainly, I think, talk about Sandro's goal a little bit more, undoubtedly. And, of course, the player ratings. So join us at 7 o'clock for that. Do give it a like if you've enjoyed tonight's show. And, of course, if you're new and you still haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button. Free to do so. And also hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload or a live show. And, of course, massive thank you to Mamaru Records for sponsoring the channel. If you want to have a look at their online shop, it is pinned at the top of the description. Or if you're in Whitley Bay Town Centre, head in and see Steve. Tell him you're a TTR viewer and he'll do you a cracking deal. Thank you for your super chats and your memberships. Thank you, Mods. You've been excellent again tonight. But thank you, all the viewers. It's been a great night. So thank you very much for watching. And, of course, Billy and Alex, thank you to you two. But that's it. We'll see you again at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. 3 points for the Toon. Champions League is still there. Good night.
Just one Thunder Bastardo.
Come back and check out some green.